get my YouTube recording started now. So, yes, Clyde, you were in the city of Corey, and this dude came up wearing brown robes, and that's kind of loud. I apologize. Anyway,
Sorry.
so he was wearing brown robes, kind of walked with a bit of a limp, and he had this weird scaff with a green gem thing at the tip of it. And he was going to cast a spell, and you're like, wait, no! And he casts it anyways, and green motes of energy surround you, and you feel this magic start to affect you, and then the sensation fades away, and you're still standing there. What are you doing?
Am I still in the same place I was before?
As far as you can tell.
And what kind of place was I in?
You're in a city. There were people walking around. Many of them are looking, and some town guard appeared to be walking over. Someone's whispering about
Open
sorcery.
streets? In an
Mostly open streets,
establishment?
yeah. You were over by a notice board, if you recall.
All right, so I was in a city on the street, and this guy cast a spell, and then he disappeared.
No, he's still there.
He's still there. And he tried to cast a spell on me.
Uh-huh.
So
He said he
at
was
this
under
point-
instructions to get you over to where you needed to be.
Okay, this guy just put magic or tried to put magic on me. It's on, bitch.
Clyde, the town guard, is approaching. I should make you do a perception check for that, but yeah.
Okay, town guard or no town guard? Yeah, this is a case of I poke him with a goddamn spear. God damn it! You don't cast magic on people and shit. So yeah,
right. Dice initiative.
5.
All right, you have initiative. Attack.
19 before bonuses.
Dice your damage. Well, you charge on up to him with your spear and a look of fury on your face. He's like, wait, no, that wasn't supposed to work. Did you eat any fish fruit? And then that's at that point that you managed to impact with him.
Okay, roll to 4. I am +4 from strength, so 8 hit points of damage.
8 hit points of damage, nice.
Does he live?
That's hysterical. He collapses. He failed his system shock.
Okay. Then I will wipe my spear tip off on his clothing.
Alright, that was fast. Alright,
And
so...
I am here.
Welcome.
Hey, Lydia.
So, Clyde, let's get
I just
you...
killed somebody.
No, you didn't kill him. He's bleeding out right now. At this
What?
point, the town guard are there, and they're asking you to hold the spear, hold the spear. What's going on?
All right, I'll
Wait.
raise my left hand openly while I still hold the spear in my right. This man attempted sorcery on me. So I have struck him down. It is self-defense.
Okay. Clear
Did
case.
you all start?
No, I'm trying to get Clyde set up so we can get started soon. If you recall, he was
Okay.
in Corey. So, Clyde, the town guard will look at you and to each other. It's like, all right, self-defense. Yep.
Oh, excuse me a moment. Yes, Mama?
The bot left. Okay.
Okay.
So the bot-
Guys, Mama needs
Mhm.
my help for a couple of minutes. Sorry. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Well, while I'm doing this, then let me switch tracks over to you, Aiden. What is your character that you're bringing in?
Grasped.
Grast. Okay, remind me what Grast is again?
I'll just send it to you.
That works. Oh yeah, Dom said to message him. Join. Or at. Alright, that alignment works. That class, that race works. Nice.
I had.
I remember this guy.
2 Yes, 2 18s and 3 17s.
I remember this guy.
Dude, I saw him turn.
You bought those iron rations, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Though I do need to update the go because I forgot to take away for the armor.
Alright, you can do that, that's fine. I don't need the updated thingy. Alright, looks good. Standard half work here. What's your social class?
Little lower class.
NLC. Yeah, that checks out. All good. So, Grast, you're going to be in a city called Corey, and you've set out to become an adventurer, yes? Find treasure, fortune, fame?
Just fortune.
Eh, fortune, as in like a shiny, clinky fortune that you can take over to the gem exchanger and get gemstones for, of course.
Hmm.
Right. Well, you're going to be out and about in the markets one day, and you're going to see this dude, this centaur with a spear.
Hmm.
And he's looking at one of the notice boards that they have around town for various jobs available. You've perused them occasionally too. So far, it's been pretty meh recently. A couple missing persons that haven't been promising to pay well, and your instinct has steered you away from them. And this dude, this wizard-looking fellow, complete with the pointy hat and the brown robes and this wooden staff with some green thing set in the
Is he
tip of it.
selling wands?
No, so he half walk, half limped over to this centaur, and you were paying attention because oh hey, something interesting's happening. And they talked for like a minute, and dude all of a sudden started making a motion with his staff, a circle with it, and green light surrounded the centaur, and people started gasping, and someone said, "Town guard!" And the green light surrounds the centaur and then fades away, and he's still there looking scared slash angry. And the wizard looks confused, and the centaur uses his spear and just stabs the guy, who collapses. At this point, the town guard's rushing over, and we're gonna wait for Grills to get back, obviously. But what do you wish to do for this?
I will walk over just to hear what's going on. I
Alright.
need to go to the bathroom real quickly,
Okay,
if that's okay. I'll
go
be
for
back
it.
before Grills. I should be.
We're in split mail and slash chain mail. Alright, we'll see if Dom joins us. So for the recording's benefit, it is October 31st, 2021. We're doing a Halloween one-shot. So far, I've got Grills and Aiden, maybe Dom. Perhaps Golden would want to join if he wants. But yeah, give it 5 more minutes for Dom to join, otherwise I'll get these two going. Right now they can just roleplay and get supplies in the city before the go over to the mansion of 1,000 rooms of terror. Speaking of which, I have that up and ready to go. Yeah, mostly. I should really redraw room 10. I got the time, I should do that now.
Alright. So I've taken care of what needed to be taken care of, and sorry again for the interruption. I am back.
You're back. Yes, welcome back.
Thank
Okay. So, I quickly filled in Aiden's character. You'll be seeing them shortly.
you. Okay.
He said he'd be back before you were. That was apparently untrue. Dom might be about to join, so I might switch over to Dom. So yeah, no, it's just going to be the basic. The town guard are going to load this dude up onto a wagon or whatnot. He's unconscious, still holding onto the staff, and they're going to take him away to be questioned and probably fined for use of magic unconsentingly. There are fines for that kind of stuff, amazingly.
Very well. Well met, then.
Yeah, and they'll take down your name, ask if you have a residence in the city.
I am Clyde. A residence?
In case you need to come in for questioning, testimonial, that kind of stuff.
I do not hide, but I have no home. Is that what you mean?
Oh, well. Yeah, it's just an address you could be reached at in case there needs to be further investigation. Otherwise, they'll just take your testimonial right then and there, what happened, so on and so forth.
Then I'll give them my testimonial right then and there, because I have no home.
Dude, monster, what
I am a wanderer.
Mm-hmm. I'm so tempted for one of them to make a stables joke, but that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, remember, I can mule kick guardsmen.
Obviously, that's not something they did in character. Yeah.
I am 2,259 pounds of 8 foot tall, very muscular centaur with a spear. And Unless they have further questions, then I'll proceed about my way. Yeah.
We're going to tackle that in a minute. I was hoping Aiden would be back.
Okay.
Dom may or may not join. I saw he went online. I guess we're about to see.
Yeah, I was teasing Lydia earlier. I don't remember if you were in voice at the time. Grassed. Yeah, that name wasn't inspired by anything that we know of, was it? And at which time she broke completely candid. Yes, I've stolen and modified many of your names.
If it works and it ain't stupid, then it ain't stupid.
Hey, imitation, sincerest form of flattery kind of thing.
Basically. Okay. Well, he's not here. Dom's not here. I don't want to start without him. I hope he's not stuck on the shitter.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to float around in spectate mode some more on the Minecraft, which I still have open, as I informed you.
All good. All good there. This might be an iffy thing. If we're all feeling bored about this in an hour, I can shit can it. Like, it's an idea I had. I think it could work, but I've also been known to be wrong about such things before. I won't take offense to it. This thing needs at least 20 more hours of polish to be really good. I just hope I have it in a state that's pretty good.
Okay. Oh, double M. The as-is key. What the hell is a bed doing outside of this?
Oh my gosh, monsters.
No idea.
Game mode.
Let's see
Hello,
if the bard
hello.
works. Hey, the bard works. Neato.
Okay, that's going. Yeah, I don't have the chicken coop or the stable, so I'm going to
What was that?
try and redo this. Because we do have a chicken coop and stables currently.
Hey, Dom.
Dom, how you doing, buddy?
Really
Okay,
hope Aiden
second
comes
block.
back soon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, Dom, you have your quad classer, yeah?
12, 13, and begin.
Oh, I think Aiden's about to get back.
Second block and 13.
I am back. I am sorry.
Alright, y'all
Hey,
good.
welcome back.
Dom, if I can get some input from you, the one-shot channel at Dom over there is the place to put it. Okay, Giddy. So I can see you're typing, I know you hear me. So yeah, just get your character sheet up. I'm not going to write down your hit points and stuff. Alright. So your character will begin in the city of Quarry. Aiden, that's a fair bit of background noise, I'm sorry. Thank you. So, it's a fairly large city, pretty busy. You're out and about looking for a job maybe. You've been perusing the notice boards, and so far nothing very interesting's popped up over the past couple weeks. And one day, you're over by one of the notice boards, and you see this dude, a centaur, with a spear. And he's over by the notice boards looking at them, shakes his head in disgust. It's been pretty dry this time of year for this city. And this other guy walks up to him. The other guy appears to be a wizard of some kind. He's wearing brown robes complete with the brown pointy wizard's hat, and in his right hand he has a staff that looks to be made of some kind of wood, and set in the tip of it is some green gemstone looking thingy. So, assuming you'd like wander closer and stuff, because, oh hey, a wizard, that's neat. And you'll observe that the two of them talk for a little bit, and the wizard tries to do something with the staff. It starts to glow green, and green motes of energy start to surround the centaur, and the centaur like rears back a little bit, and the green lights surround him and then fade away, appearing to have had no effect. A second later, the centaur looks furiously at him and levels his spear and charges at him and stabs him through the chest, and he collapses. The town guard shows up, and that's where we're at right now. Got it. Okay, so now we've got everyone on the same page. Speeding things along another minute, we have we have Clyde talking to the guards, giving his testimony, and I have the two of you nearby watching.
Dude, how do I play investigator?
So if you'd like, I can quickly speed you all through the first 30 minutes of this and get you all together in the place you need to be, or you can roleplay it, whatever you want to do.
I'm good with the speeding along thing.
All right. Any objections?
No.
No objection from you? Nope. Okay then, so yeah, maybe the two of you are going to go over and talk to Clyde, ask what that was all about. Maybe you all share the idea that, hey, we're all looking for work. Anyone know any work? And no? But regardless, y'all will have become compatriots on that day. The next day, y'all will find a listing for a job. Adventurers needed to help recover treasure from a possibly haunted mansion. Inquire at such-and-so inn, blah blah blah, ask for such-and-so person. You all will go to the inn and meet the contract giver, whose name is Jerry. Because I pulled that out of my ass and I was thinking not Talon Cross, I was actually thinking Rick and Morty. So this is now Jerry from Rick and Morty. Yes. So, yeah.
Why do I have the sudden urge to bitch slap him?
What?
Aiden, have you seen any Rick and Morty?
No.
No? Well, Jerry is the father figure to Morty, except that he's a character, alright. Kind of a coward. Big ambitions and small brains. Anyway, so Jerry says that he has a map to a house that used to belong to some very rich people. It's outside of the city limits, but we can all... I got a wagon, I got some horses. Clyde, I don't think you can fit in the wagon, but point is, we can all go there, get the treasure, come back rich. 25% split share for all of us. You all are just there to protect from any monsters and help me haul the treasure.
Okay.
Alright. So you all will set on off. And the travel there is pretty uneventful. It takes about a day and a half worth of travel. You don't have to mark off rations he'll have provided or so on and so forth, just for the sake of expediency here. So close to 6 p.m., the mansion comes into view as you come close to a field. Let me see if I can get the right music queued up here. Oops. One moment. This is going to be the playlist thing, isn't it? You know what? Fine. Anyways, I'll just leave it like that, yeah.
Get meat.
Meat?
Meat 6 plays pretty well.
Well, I mean, I got some ambience going on right now. Anyways, so the mansion appears fairly large, maybe like a few 100 feet wide, and width is a bit hard to guess, maybe 100 or 200 feet wide, long. It's about midday or so when y'all come towards it, but there's a light fog that's starting to creep in. Y'all get this wagon and the 2 draft horses pulling it over to the stables and dismount, look around and stuff, and Jerry directs y'all towards the entrance to this thing, big doors and so on and so forth, and suggests that we start looking in there. So, let's see a marching formation perhaps in the one-shot channel, so I have an idea. Jerry's good wherever, although he's going to ask someone goes in front.
It's me again, isn't it? I'm the tip of the spear.
Right. So I got Clyde, I got Grast. Dom, what's your character's name again?
Quad class.
Quad class. Well, Quad, I'm going to need your actual name. Just type it there or something. Azuri. Alright. So, yeah. Clyde, Jerry. Clyde, Jerry, Azuri, and Grast in that order. Okay, Jerry is amicable to this. He's got torches and stuff because he warns y'all it might be dark inside. So y'all start heading inside. Why is this so quiet? There
Okay, he's got torches. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I have a few. All right. So how big is the opening?
So the doorways themselves they're huge, honestly. It's like a house made for giants. About 30 or so feet wide, the doorway in total, and about 40 or so feet tall. Giant doors here.
Okay.
So it takes a bit of heaving and pushing, but you all will push open one of the doors and head on inside. to room
All right.
0.
So if somebody is close by with a torch providing light, then I'll go in first with shield and spear in hands.
Okay. Well, you will enter a room, and I assume everyone else is following information, because Jerry's gonna, push forward as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm making little updates to the formation.
Jerry has a dagger, but he has not drawn it. He holds a torch in his right hand. And I don't know about Azuri.
Well, at least I designated what hand had my longsword and which had my shield for you.
Appreciate that. Okay, so Azuri's typing. That's fine. Y'all are going to enter a room that's about 50 or so feet wide, left to right, and ahead of you about 50 or so feet ahead. There is a grand chandelier hanging from the ceiling, which is about 50. Let's make that 60, yeah. I admit I didn't think of the ceiling height here, but it would be pretty tall. This is the entry room, if you will. There are 3 doors to this room. One on the left side, one on the right side, and one straight ahead.
Okay. What's the chandelier made out of? Iron and wood?
Maybe brass? Hard to say. It's some type of metal.
Okay. Is it held up by like a rope and pulleys?
Looks like it, yeah. The
Is
chandelier
it lit?
is lit.
It's lit?
It's lit. There are lit torches on the wall. And Jerry's looking at this
Jerry?
like, what the fuck? This place
Jerry,
looked
I thought you said
abandoned
this-
when we walked in it.
Disbelieve, Dungeon Master.
Okay, what's your intel?
14.
14.
I are smart horsey.
You are smart, horsey. It seems real. You're looking at it, it's like, yeah, well maintained even.
Grass
So-
is walking towards the right door.
Door to
right-hand
the front,
door.
door to the left, door to the right, and
For the sake
Lydia,
of
there-
simplicity, the door faces south, so when you all enter, you're looking to the north.
we're looking to the north, and Grass is going which way?
He
To
said
the
he was
right door.
going to the right, so that would put him to the east.
All right. I'll get center of the room, but not underneath that goddamn creepy ass chandelier. And I'll have my spear drawn back so I'm ready to throw. And I'm watching Grass and trying to keep an eye on the other 2 doors, but mostly focused on Grass going over to that east door.
Okay, well, Grass, you start to walk over there. You get about 5 feet, and from every corner of the room at once, it's, hello? In the voice of a small young girl.
It's belief.
Okay, well, you're just believing the voice's existence, or something specific?
The voice.
What's your intel? Yeah, let me
11.
write this down. I get the feeling I'm going to get this a lot. Alright. To the best of your knowledge, you heard an actual voice. Who said hello? Grast and everyone else, you won't need to make perception checks from this. Towards the door at the north end of the room, maybe 10 feet away from it, a ghost rises up from the floor. It's a stereotypical see-through-it, white as a sheet ghost of a little girl. And she looks at you and waves. I said it.
I will turn and look at Jerry. This was not in the contract.
Protect me? It's okay. You don't need to be worried, the ghost girl says. I am Spooky, and welcome to my home.
Did your mother and father not like you?
No, that's my name. I picked it for myself after I died.
Makes sense.
So you're here for the treasure, right?
I mean, that's why he hired us, and I'll point at Jerry.
Oh, go for it. It's at the end of my house. You have to go through this door here, and she points to the one behind her. And there's like 1,000 rooms you have to go through, and at the end of it you get the treasure. Take as much as you can carry. I can't use it. I'm dead.
But what if we want to go through this door?
You can go through.
Disbelieve.
Okay, go ahead and your intel is that. Yeah, Crowmead, not Crowmead. Clyde, as far as you can tell, she's serious. Like what are you disbelieving, man?
So, we can go through this door. That's what she said, right?
Yeah, you can go through that door if you want. You can go through that one. You can even go through the one you came through. I don't care. Just my home. If you see me again, I'll say hi. So, anyway, have fun. and she just floats up through the ceiling.
8 in between.
Jerry, do you know any spells, or you are the wizard, right? Or
Jerry's not
did
the
I miss
wizard.
him? Oh,
No.
okay, never mind then.
No,
I'm
I don't
realizing
know
I didn't get
magic.
something on.
I paid a dude for this map, and I cross-referenced it to figure out where it led to, and I did not realize there was a nice ghost lady.
Jerry,
She
can I
said we
see
could
that
take
torch?
it. Yeah, sure. Why?
Don't worry about it. Dungeon
I-
Master. I walk over and I take the torch from him.
Okay, he'll give it. What are you doing?
I will walk over to the right door.
Okay.
I will test the doorknob.
Like with the back of your hand to see if it's hot or what?
No, just seeing if if it's unlocked or anything.
No, the door seems unlocked.
Okay, I open the door.
Open the door. I assume you're looking inside, of course. Alright.
Which way does the door open? Left,
you're-
right, in, out.
It opens to the right-hand side. And
Right.
I honestly
Then I'm
didn't think-
opening the door and I'm going to be behind the door.
Okay, so you're not going to be able to peer inside if you're behind it.
Yes. Does anything rush out?
Nothing that you can tell, and everyone else, those of you that look in that direction, there is another 50 by 50 room or so.
Right. Then I repeat the same process to the other two doors.
Okay. Well, you,
Nothing
which door are you
shoots
going
out.
for first?
Well, since I started on the right, I'm going to go to the north.
Going to the north door,
North.
okay. You open it, and again, nothing rushes out, and you look inside, and you swear that's the exact same room that was on the other thing. The carpet on the floor, there is a carpet on the floor, but forgot to mention that, I apologize. So this red and gold thing looks identical. There's even a stain in the exact same spot.
And now the left door.
Wouldn't you know it? 50 by 50. Stain on the red and gold carpet.
Alright, so what is in the room we're currently in? Anything else except besides the chandelier?
No, chandelier's the only thing of interest.
Nothing, no bookshelves, no nothing.
No, just chandelier.
I will go to the north door with the torch, and then I will hold the torch against the door,
What are you trying to do? Burn it?
trying to see if it burns.
Alright, you hold the torch up against the door. It looks like it's getting smoky. Like blacking from the torch.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till it catches on fire.
Alright. Okay, well, it's not gonna take much longer. Is anyone doing anything else? Jerry's like, Grast, right? That was your name? I apologize, we
Mhm.
never actually
Yes,
exchanged names.
Grast.
Grast, are you sure that's such a good idea?
Well, she said we could get the treasure. All we have to do was go through these doors, and she said you can go through any door, do it however you like. So, well, I mean, if there's no house, then it's just a straight shot towards the treasure.
But why are you burning a door?
I figured, the door would catch to the wall, and then, everything else would go.
The door would catch the wall and everything else would what?
Chain reaction. Door made of wood. Wall
Okay.
made of wood, and, just...
Wait, what is the treasure in this place?
Gold, silver, platinum, electrum, gemstones, precious metals, statues, all kinds of stuff, I heard.
Then why don't we just burn the place down and then sift through the ashes?
That's what I'm doing.
Alright, I have to, I have to be real here, adventurers. Goof on my part. The doors are made of wood. The thing is made of stone. And I apologize, I should have mentioned this. I was about to get into that, but y'all
God
kept
damn
asking
it.
questions.
Okay, that changes things, Lydia.
All right. Well, then I'll stop. Well, I've already set the door on fire. I'll just wait for it to burn.
Well, you
Oh,
set the
crap.
door on fire, and Spooky comes down from the ceiling and glares at you. Put that out, would you? That's my door.
You never stated we couldn't.
I never said you could. Go through the door.
Exactly. You never said I could or couldn't.
Alright, here, new rule. No burning the doors. Happy now?
Are there
Just-
any rules
just
we
go.
need to know about before we go? Just go.
Oh, actually, no, there is one rule. You all want to stick together here, because you will all die horribly if you don't. Anything
Ghost
else?
thing. Ghost thing. Would you guide us?
No, that's the challenge. You have to go through yourself to get the treasure. I'll be watching, though, don't worry.
Alrighty.
I'll
So
pop
it-
up maybe every now and again, give you a present or something. Encouragement. You like encouragement, right?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
So I noticed that I opened all the doors and looked in all the rooms, and it seems to mirror it's the same room for each way. So it looks like it doesn't matter which way we go.
yeah, kind of. The house is special.
Mm.
Anyway, just go. I have a headache now. I didn't even know I could get headaches. And she just kind of floats back up through the ceiling.
Shall we stick to the right?
I sure, Jerry says.
Clyde, I know you went in through first, but do you mind if I go first, since I currently have the torch?
Be my guest.
I will go through the right door.
Okay, you go
But-
through the right door.
I'm gonna get 2 logs. I don't know what
Okay, you're in the technically room 1 because the first room is room 0 according to my count. Is everyone following into room 1? Party, do me a favor and I'll follow at the same time. Just make life
Okay,
easier. I'm not gonna fuck
the
you over for it.
The answer is yes, if some unforeseen darkness, evil, whatever, does not immediately gobble up grass.
Okay. Well, grass goes through and no darkness or anything seems to do it. No spikes shoot out from the floor, walls, or ceiling. No poison darts. No spinning blades. No, etc.
Okay.
It's a 50 by 50 room with some ornate carpet with some interesting stains on it.
Well, I'm not going to step on the rug. It just seems bad. I will wait for Clyde, and then I will pass him or pass Jerry, whoever comes in next, the torch,
Okay.
so I can use my sword hand.
Duly noted. Jerry offers to bear the torch. I'm
Then
no
I
good
will
in a
hand it to
fight.
him.
That's not my... Yeah. So are we sticking to the formation as described above, players?
Yes, unless Clyde wishes to switch, going through opposite doors. Like if I go through one, he goes through the next.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, then he's the next one to pick a door, which
Okay.
should only be 2 then.
So,
Unless-
yeah. Clyde, let me check how many doors we have in this room. Alright, there are 2 doors in this room. One to the north and one to the east. You entered from the west.
We came in from the west, one to the north, one to the east. Keeping to the right, that would be the one to the east.
Okay, so you're crossing across the room. This does mean you're going to have to step at the carpet, basically, unless you're skirting around the edges of it. Are y'all skirting
Okay,
around the edges of it or walking across the carpet?
Hold on. You're a little too quick there, Dungeon Master. What do these stains on the carpet look like?
Could be blood stains. Could be ketchup. Well, y'all don't have ketchup, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, do they have a pattern or anything?
Give me an intel check.
I made it by 10.
You made it at 10. Yeah, these are just random stains. Maybe someone was eating something that was like bloody meat, perhaps, at worst. This does not appear to be anything special.
Okay. All right, so stains on the carpet, but the room is harmless. Stab the carpet with my spear.
Okay, you stab the carpet with your spear. It hits the carpet and then goes through the, hits the floor underneath it, because there's a stone floor.
Sometimes monsters pretend to be carpets. I've heard of these things. Anyhow, moving to that door on the east, spear at the ready, and I will open the door with a flourish and turn towards it, so if something's standing there, I can double rear hoof kick it.
Okay.
Yeah, power move.
Alright. Well, you open the door with a flourish. This room is interesting looking, because, give me a second here to get the layout for you. Yeah. So, you've entered, there you see through the doorway to the room, to the east of you. You can see across it, it's maybe 40 or so feet across. There appears to be it appears to stretch southward, which physically, wait, actually I shouldn't. So yeah, it appears to go southward from where you've opened this door. There is nothing to the north wall which you can see, because this door is right up against that north wall.
Huh?
So you open this door to the east, and
Yeah.
the way the door opens, you can see on the left-hand side of you, which is north, it's just a wall. There's no space
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
I understand now.
40 feet or so across, there's a door at the other end, and the room extends southward. And are you looking to the south, I assume?
Yes. I will look all about cautiously.
Yeah, look to the south, and yeah, it goes for about 20 to 30 feet, and then there's a wall. No doors you can see. As far as
I'm
this room,
cautious like Hyperion in the City of the Temples.
this one has a note on a table to the south wall.
Okay. You there, employer.
Yeah?
There's a note.
Alright, I guess we should read it, yeah?
Yes, you should.
Alright, so the party is moving into room 2.
I will move forward
Alright,
and
party.
cover him while he goes for the note.
Party, for the sake of expediency here,
yeah.
please just all move together. It's gonna make life a lot
I mean, we are.
nicer. Okay. 1 second. Alright. Got distracted. So you go on over, and Jerry walks on over to the note, and his hands shake a little bit as he picks it up, and he reads from it. 1 moment, please. He looks at it and reads, mouthing the words quietly, then shakes his head and reads aloud. At first, this place just seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I am being watched by something. This is not romantic at all? Huh? And he'll show anyone the note that wants to read it. It says exactly that.
And is there a door at the far end of the room?
Yeah, there is a door to the east of this room.
Okay. I'll go over by the door and wait with spear at the ready as it's somebody else's turn now.
I brought you all here. I'm not doing it. I read the note. I'm not doing it. Jerry kind of stutter says.
Can I read their note again? Because I didn't catch everything.
Alright, 1 moment, please. And boop.
At first, this place seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I'm being watched by something. This is not romantic at all.
I think that means there's a Tarrasque in the basement.
A what?
What?
Oh, nothing. Just never mind.
I believe someone was led to believe this was a romantic little.
I mean, wow.
There was a tryst scheduled for this place.
I believe they were tricked.
Horrifying, but I don't think we need to worry about those implications. We're here for treasure, yes, comrades? Let's go get the treasure. She said 1,000 rooms, right? And this is like 5 or whatever we're up to, so let's do that.
We're in technically this would be the second room we've entered.
Party, you all just know this. You're in room 2.
Okay. Thank you.
But I get the feeling that the person who wrote this is now dead.
Yeah, the note doesn't appear incredibly aged, but maybe. Then again, we just spoke with the ghost. I thought those were a myth, so who knows?
Well, as I had stated earlier, each room was a carbon copy of the room on the right. Something foul is afoot, so time either moves differently here, or this house moves differently.
Guys, do you feel that?
So what?
Like, we should really keep moving. I got this feeling like, shit, I think we need to
Clyde,
keep
pick a
going.
room. Your turn.
There's no picking. There's just the one door.
I did the last door.
Oh. Alright, then I will go through the other door. Shield
Mhm.
raised, sword ready.
And I'll cover her.
Alright.
Him, her.
Her.
Her. Okay.
Alright. You go through the door. It creaks open for the. And the next room is kind of interesting. It's about 50 feet from east to west. North to south, it's about 30 feet. You're centered in this. There are puddles on the ground, you think at first, of some green liquid.
Oh,
Then you
I
realize that
stop.
you're stopping, okay. And can I finish describing?
Yeah.
It's like little pools set into the ground at even intervals for a 3x3 grid. The room kind of glows green with the green of the puddles. There is a door to the north of this room.
Okay, these globes of light, they're what? Say
Now
that
they're
again,
like
please.
puddles or pools of green liquid of some kind that glow. There's plenty of space to walk around them. They're not very big, at most like a foot wide and long.
What color did they? You said green?
Green.
As tempted as I am to push a party member into that,
Hey!
see what happens. I'm not evil, so I'm not going to do that. All right. And there's another door to the east, you say?
North.
North.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to
look to
say
make
something,
sure-
but I don't know if I should or not.
Nah, you probably shouldn't.
I should.
So at this point, I'll look to make sure that Grast is taking whatever precautions to cover me as I trot over to the door.
Okay, you trot over to the door to the north.
Okay,
All right.
look back, make sure Grast is aware and watching. And gonna open that puppy up.
Alright, you open yonder puppy up. And this will be room number 3 that you're in, going into room 4. Room 4 has... Let me check. Room 4 is a large square room, about 70 feet by 70 feet. There are some cobwebs in the southwest corner. You're entering from the south. There are 2 doors to the north. One on the left-hand side, one on the right-hand side.
Prod the floor in front of me for traps or whatnot before entering, and then enter.
Alright, you prod the floor in front of you. Let me check.
Look at the ceiling. Checking the ceiling too, damn it.
Looking at the ceiling. Okay, well, you prod at the floor. Nothing. You'll look up at the ceiling. It's a ceiling about 30 feet or so high.
Stab it.
You're stabbing the ceiling.
Sometimes monsters pretend to be ceilings as well.
Clyde, how are you stabbing the ceiling? Are you throwing your spear at it?
How high is the ceiling?
About 30 or so
30
feet high.
I'm 8 foot, arm's reach, plus an 8 foot spear.
8 foot is 16, and your arm's reach is about 14 feet.
And I rear up on my hind legs.
It's kind of above where you should be able to do it, but I'll give this to you. You'll either throw or however, jump, whatever. You impact against the ceiling as best as you can tell. Nothing. Man, it's gonna take forever for y'all to get through 1,000 rooms. I forgot how cautious you all are.
Hey, damn it, you've thrown lurkers and trappers at us before.
I have. This is completely expected.
Okay, this is being smart. Are smart.
I'm gonna have to turn up the heat.
I believe it's now my turn.
Yep, it's your turn as I go inside the room. By the way, guys, we've got pumpkinhead mobs now, too.
Good old Halloween. Oh, did we lose
Yes.
Dom? Ooh, this is a fun room.
Okay, guys, can I take a smoke break real quick?
Yeah, take a quick smoke break. Y'all
Okay.
aren't even in room 5.
Y'all go pee and get
Should I
something to
shorten
drink,
this
something to
down
eat.
to 100 rooms, or would that be too little?
Let's feel it through for a bit.
I was hoping for a bit faster progress, but I understand you all are doing the standard precautions.
Well, I don't want to lose this character.
Well, at first, this place just seemed cute. Hey, welcome back.
I got 4 18s. Do you think I want to lose this? No, I'm going to be careful as fuck.
This is gonna be interesting. We have some fun stuff ahead if the party actually moves.
Okay, thank you for your indulgence, my friends.
Welcome back.
Thank you. All right. So where were we at?
You're in room 4.
We're in room 4. Whose turn is it, Lydia? Mine or yours?
I believe it is my turn, and we were waiting for you.
Okay, thanks. In that case, again, Dungeon Master, you get the gist that I am going to
Alright. I shall
have
roll
the spear-
standard precautions into moving through the doorways and stuff.
standard precautions, poking the floor at least, if not the ceiling every time. And whenever Lydia goes to clear a room, I've got the spear drawn back in my right hand, torso twisted, so I can go for an immediate launch. I know it won't happen before initiative, but if I have to throw my spear, I can do that pretty quick. Okay?
Okay.
Moving
Alright.
forward, standard precautions, and we're flip-flopping turns, and sooner or later, one of us is going to get tired of this shit and push Ezza, or
However you pronounce that
Azuri.
person's name.
Azuri to taking a turn.
Jerry
'Cause-
follows behind holding the torch in the formation you
Okay,
have
yeah,
there.
that's his job. He's the employer.
Alright. So, the room number 5 that you will enter, you're entering this from the south because the doorway was to the north. So, you enter from the south, Aiden. I assume you have standard precautions of your own that you're employing
Yes.
that are pretty similar to... Okay, so those are going to be rolled into what you do. I'll let you know. Spoiler alert! That's not how this thing works.
By the
So-
way, Lydia and Dom, I'm not mapping this. That's up to y'all because I'm kind
Oh, I wouldn't bother if I were you. What's the worst that
Okay.
could happen?
I've already figured out that mapping this is not going to be
of okay.
a thing we can do. So
Yeah, I was
A
going to give
little
you a room
tired.
early on to show you that, but okay. So anyway, room 5 is a long corridor straight ahead. However, there is a door to the left and to the right immediately as you enter.
Anything on the far wall?
If it's so far back, you actually can't see how far. Like, it's generally that dark. Visibility in here is kind of poor. The miasma seems to be especially thick.
All right. Then I'll move forward as the torchlight moves forward with us, and I'll go towards the door on the right.
Okay? So you're taking the lead here?
Yeah, but I'm not getting out of the light. You know, I want at least 10 feet of light in front of me. That way, if
Right.
I can see shit.
Right.
Yeah, shield ready, spear ready.
Alright, well, you walk forward. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
Damn straight
clip,
I do.
Clop, clip, clop, clip. 10 seconds pass. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. This hallway doesn't seem to end.
I'm not getting any closer to the...
You're walking forward. You see the walls moving past you, obviously. Torches occasionally set into the walls that aren't providing enough brightness to see the next set of torches. And you're definitely moving down this hall, but it's really long apparently because you're not seeing the end of it. 40 seconds.
Clyde,
Yes.
I suggest coming back before you tire yourself out.
Mind you, I have you all moving together as a group to keep things easier,
Well-
please.
You know what I mean.
What do you suggest we do?
Perhaps we should just try the doors. This hallway seems to keep stretching the further we move through it.
Again, let me reiterate. I was moving to the door on the right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Right.
thought you were headed down the hall. I'm sorry. Well,
And I was
spoiler
going off
alert.
of what the DM said.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry. I misheard.
Okay.
So yeah, you will go through the door on the right. One moment, please. Spoiler alert for if you went down the middle. Alright, that was
Nope,
a 6.
wasn't going down the middle.
3. Alright. You will enter the room. You said the door on the right, which is the east side, so that will pop you out. You'll go through the west side of this room. And this is an interesting room here. I'm going to
No,
take you
no,
through...
the door, wait, the door on the right is the west side?
The door on the right is the east side of the room that you're entering, which will put you on the west side of the room that you're
Okay,
exiting.
okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
just
I'm
making
sorry,
sure.
brain. Yeah. Okay.
It's okay, Double M.
So yeah, this room here is interesting because you open the door, and ahead of you, stretching to the east for about 20 feet, is this corridor, and you can see at the end of the corridor it turns to the left, which is north.
All right. Again, I'll take the point, but I want light. I'm not stumbling around in the dark.
All right. Well, you'll be following, and torches have like a radius of 40 feet, so yeah, you've got plenty.
Okay.
Anyway, so you
You're all right.
continue moving on forward, I assume. And
Yes.
to give you an idea of what's going to happen here, just to save some time, this corridor snakes. It goes north, then up a little bit, then south, then up, like back, forth, about 3 times before you find the door to the north. It's a stupid room. You literally have no clue why that exists. Next to the doorway, which is at the north end of this room, there's just the one doorway, is a painting. It looks like the face of a man, and he looks scared.
I feel tempted to slash this thing.
Are you slashing this thing?
I don't know why, Clyde, but I feel like slashing this thing.
Just for the detail. The quality of the painting is surprisingly good. Like, a very realistic looking thing. It's obviously... Well, actually, no, none of y'all are connoisseurs. It may or may not be expensive.
Does it have dust on it?
There's a small layer of dust, but not nearly as much as you would assume there would be.
I disbelieve.
Okay. That's a painting. 100% a painting. Just, you're positive of it. That is just a painting.
I will attempt to slip my sword under the frame at the back, trying to see if there's any wiggle room there.
By the way, Dom, yeah, your character feels at ease. This place is nice. You like it here. Something about this tickles you funny, but tickles you right. Anyway, Aiden, your character will successfully start to pry the painting off the wall, if you will. Like, there's space back there, and you can move it. It appears to be hanging from a nail.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can knock it off the wall. See what happens.
Alright, you knock it off the wall. And are you catching it or letting it fall?
Letting it fall.
Alright, it thunks against the ground.
Anything?
Nothing. Do you think the painting's worth a lot of money?
I am unsure, but maybe, but I don't see a reason to carry it around with us.
I
You
guess
want to carry it?
Nah, I guess we'll have to get it on the way back.
Well, I mean, I guess we could cut it from the frame.
Alright, you want to do that? Do that. I have a buyer for all this stuff. He'll give us a good price, because a lot of this coin might not be, standard crowns, that kind of deal.
Well, all I have is my long sword. I don't think that would do very
Is
well
it
here.
signed?
You checking, Clyde?
Sure, I'll look at it. Is there a signature by the artist?
Doesn't look like it.
Anyone else calling dibs on this place? What?
You want to live here?
Well, E-Man, you can have this place if Spooky doesn't decide to kick you out.
Yes, good fortunes with that ghost.
So, encounter rolls. Oh, are you all going through the door, by the way? Or,
Hey, Jerry,
yeah?
After
you said you have a dagger, right?
I didn't say it, but you can see it, yes.
Well, yeah. Why don't you cut the painting out of the frame then?
Because I'm pretty sure it's worthless. Like, it's a nice painting. It looks like a dude that's scared.
Did you not just say you had a buyer for this stuff?
I don't know if he'll buy paintings. I'm talking like the gold coins that aren't technically officially supposed to be used anymore. That kind of shit.
Alright.
Precious metal statues, that kind of deal.
Alright, let's go. I don't know how you expect us to get a statue out.
No, I'm talking like something small, handheld.
Alright, but
They
let's
make
keep
those.
going.
Alright.
Yes. Moving forward.
Alright. The next room is identical to the room you were just previously in, except you entered from the south, not the west, but it also, snakes up. That is room 7. There's a door to the north. There is no painting on
Dungeon
the wall
Master.
this time.
I'm sheathing my longsword.
Okay.
I don't want
Alright.
to tire myself out carrying it. It seems like we're
So
not going to
there's-
get attacked by anything yet.
Okay, we come in this next room from which direction?
From the south. And you have to zigzag back and forth a little bit, and there will be a door to the north.
Okay, proceeding.
Proceeding. Okay. This room you enter in from the south. It's another one of those rooms that has a 3x3 grid of those green puddle thingies. There is a door to the east.
I
Okay.
believe this is my turn or your turn, Clyde.
I think it's your turn. I'll cover
Okay.
you still.
Oops.
I will walk through.
Alright, you will enter room 8. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. That's fine, I can use that. Ooh, yay! Okay, so you enter the room from the east, and you step back dramatically. This room is very different from what you've seen before. The way it works is it's a much wider area, maybe 100 feet by 200 feet, and you're looking at like a pathway, and to the left and right side there isn't a wall, there's a plummet into some kind of pit. And it's so deep you can't see how far down it goes.
Guys, we might have an issue here. Well,
Okay,
Clyde might have
okay.
an issue.
Double in. So to the left and the right, it drops off. How much of a walkway do we have?
Oh, easily like 10 feet across. And it goes forward by about 60 feet or so.
Ceiling still
Ceiling is pretty high up, maybe 100 or so feet in the
Dungeon
air.
Master, I choose to disbelieve.
Okay, what do you disbelieve in?
The pitfall.
the whole
Everything.
damn room.
The
You
whole damn
look
room,
at
yeah.
it and you start to get a feeling of vertigo because you can't see the bottom of this pit and you're fairly sure it's still there. You people and your disbeliefs are so cute.
Quintus! Or, no, not Quint. Yes, he said Quintus. I can say that. Quintus, fellow. Why don't you go first?
You rang? I'm joking. No, you failed.
Hey, Mama.
Imagine if you did a god call in here.
Oh, I'm sure Quintus would enjoy this place.
He would love it. So, yeah, Quintus person, whose name I've completely forgotten because you didn't change your name. And it's not Clyde.
Okay, so you want us to
Azuri.
do that
Okay, run away
while
from
we're
girls.
having remote? Okay.
I think this is actually great. Like, we're not getting through this nearly as fast as I thought we would, but this is great. I might make it 100 rooms instead of 1,000, just make it fun. Okay, waiting for Mama.
Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gave your fish their little snack not too long ago. Yeah, I was waiting for 8 o'clock to turn the light off.
That's why I came in here.
They're handled.
Alright, Grim's you back?
Sorry, guys. Yes, let's see. It's Super Mario Infinite Staircase.
That was the room that you kept walking and didn't get any further in.
Ooh, fun. Okay, going across. Okay, so Azuri is being the guinea pig for the
Mhm.
span.
So yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna walk across it, and I assume you're all gonna go slow, like test the thing in front of you, look for traps, that
Oh.
kind of deal, because you
Oh,
know
we're
how
letting
weird
him
this
go
thing is.
first. We're letting him go first.
Point being,
Yeah,
the
and I'm
room is surprisingly safe for a thing that's essentially a walkway on the left and right of you. There looks like to be a near bottomless pit. The pathway veers left and right, and then left and right again, and exits to the south by a door. Takes you about 30 seconds to go across it if you were like walking at a normal speed.
Okay.
Who's going through the door to the south?
I reckon it's my turn.
Yep.
10 again? Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that. Oh, so much better. Not re-rolling.
No.
So Clyde, you enter this room from the south. You open the door, you look through it. It's a normal room, not a bottomless pit room. And there are no doors to the north of you, or to the south, or to the my bad, or to the east or to the west of you. But as you're looking around, you realize that this room, there's a way to go, like if you go left by about 20 or so feet, there's a way to go south. Or my bad,
Okay,
invert that because you should be north-south, brain. You're entering the room from the north, but there's a way to go south.
Like around a corner.
Kind of, yeah. The
Okay.
thing is, you don't need an intel check here. Geometrically speaking, that's impossible. You poke your head back into the other room to check, and that is physically impossible.
Disbelieve.
I feel like this is a Van Gogh building.
Alright, Clyde, you try and disbelief, but it makes no fucking sense, but it is.
Foul sorcery is afoot. Look yonder. And
The
I'll
ghost-
step into the room and point it out to the rest of the party.
Yeah, Zuri might have a hard-on right now. This thing is non-Euclidean.
I'm sorry, what?
Non-Euclidean. The space does not fit together. This is a passageway that should go into something else, but isn't.
So it's an end. It's a dead end.
No,
It's a bag
there's a
of
way to go.
holding. It's a 5-pound bag that holds 50 pounds kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
In places that it shouldn't be.
I feel like we're in the Winchester House.
I don't know what that is, but I like it.
Winchester House is a house built by the Winchester family of the Winchester firearms.
Okay, y'all talk about this while I get this much needed, again,
Smoke break.
nicotine fix. My bad.
Alright, go for it.
And the sole survivor of the Winchester family was an old lady who believed her family was cursed by the ghost of all the people killed by her family's creation. And so she built the house that made little or no sense, just stairways going nowhere, doorways that lead to more shit that it effectively is just meant to confuse and trap the ghost to leave her alone. And it's also the inspiration for Rose Red. Didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
One of Stephen King's book is based off of a real life house. But sadly, the house they used for to shoot the movie in is nothing like it. So
Yep. I need to fix that. That's inaccurate. Let me fix
yeah,
that.
sure, Clyde. Not Clyde, but you, man. If you want to go first, go right ahead. We won't stop you.
Here, let's do it like this. Caps lock. Red equals.
Thank you again, my friends, for indulging me in my nasty, horrible nicotine addiction. What room are we in now?
Alright, so I tried to put a graph of it here because this is completely non-Euclidean, this room. It's upside down, the picture I sent, though.
Yeah, you can't graph a non-Euclidean room. That's
Yes,
just...
you can. So y'all are going to walk north, if you will, except this is upside down. It should be south. The point is you walk forward from the red thing, heading up, and then you're going to go around to go into the green, because that's the only other door.
Okay. Well, then we are proceeding cautiously.
I love this place so much. I am so happy I did this.
Grills, just to point out that Izuri has volunteered to be first through everything.
Ah, okay, very good then.
Zuri going first. Alright, update the formation, please. 7.
That's all the way at the top, man.
So you're walking through the thing. It's actually the north end of the room. This end, it looks like the south. So the point is, the next room you're going to be entering from the north. Right? Yeah, you're entering from the north end of the room. I'm sorry, but rotation's hard. Point is, this room is another one of those like 50 by 50 rooms. There's a door to
Actually,
the
I'm
east.
not sure if Clyde needs to be behind Jerry, so Jerry can, because of the torch.
Where is
Oh,
our
well.
formation at?
In
It's
the
up
one-shot
one
channel.
shot all the way up. You might want to copy it down.
Okay, I'm scrolling.
Let me know when y'all are ready. I'll continue describing room 10.
Do we have to be walking one by one, or can we walk side by side?
Most of the doorways aren't going to fit you 2 by 2.
Okay. I just posted it, Grills.
Okay,
Again.
so it's at the end. Thank you.
Mhm.
Formation, Missouri, with 2 long swords out. Okay. Jerry, with torch in the right hand. Clyde, spear and shield. Grass, long sword right hand, shield left hand. Grass, are you on the left or the right? Do you have a preference?
Well, you're in front of me, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, so y'all entered this room from the north, because you exited the previous room through the south, and I apologize, the thing I posted is kind of hard to decipher because it's upside down. Regardless of that... Wait, where'd that go? Eh. Anyways, so this room's fairly straightforward. It's a 50 by 50 room. You enter from the north end of the room. To the east end of the room is a door. On the wall to the south are some rusted-looking chains attached to the wall. Welcome back.
Okay, rusted looking. We came in which way?
From the north. There's a door to the east.
And on the south, rusted looking chains on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And a door to the east.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I assume y'all are going through the east, or...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so room 11. Let us go get that done. A number 9? Really? Okay. You enter the door to the east. It's a smaller room, maybe 15 by 15. And there's a door to the north.
Okay.
In terms of decoration, let me check. Spares. Nothing.
Okay, providing backup. Standard precautions, again, still.
Okay, duly noted, Aiden. Aiden's in auto-follower mode because he's eating right now. Okay. So yonder next room is another one of those weird rooms that appears to have, instead of walls, just kind of bottomless pits. And, yeah, this is going to take you a couple minutes to navigate through, because, like, you'll go ahead 30 feet, and it's like, oh, the path splits left or right. So, okay, let's go to the... pick a direction. I'm going to give you this one here as a gimme, because it's going to be fun. So, you go to the right, and it curves north, and you go north, and the path just kind of ends, and at the end of the path, there's, like, a chair. So you're like, huh? And then you back off and go to the left, and oh, there's the right way, and then it forks again, and does that twice more, and you get the idea.
Okay. Well, we've got our designated guinea pigs, so...
Yeah, dude, you're loving it. It's just, oh, yes. Why can't every house be like this?
I'm just support at this point. Ready to stab or throw.
Apologies. Yawning a little bit. Are you guys getting bored by this? Should I speed things up, or do you want to go blow by blow here?
Well, see, that's where you have us in a jeopardy.
Yeah,
because if we say speed it up, oh, then you are throwing your precautions to the window. And we're
well, no,
not.
like, I'll allow you to... Jesus Christ. So I'll allow you to proceed through the rooms. I'll describe them until there's something that you'll actually interact with. Because I know right now you're like, where's the roper? Where's the blah, blah, blah? And it's not happening yet. But then again, I said there were 1,000 rooms to this thing. Do you really think there's a monster for every 1,000 rooms? We'd never get through it. So when it becomes pertinent, I will take over, and occasionally at random to keep things interesting.
Okay, so yeah, then let's speed it up because this is kind of
I know, I'm sorry.
yeah. All right, man.
I told you this idea is not fully fleshed out. Honestly, this works much better as the video game. So, you enter the room, 15 by 15, door to the north. You go through that room. It's another one of the fun non-Euclidean rooms where you basically have to walk around a pillar and end up going through the door you entered through on the other end. It's ridiculous. And so on and so forth for about another 10 of these ridiculous rooms until you've hit room 23. Now let's go ahead and take a poke. 17. 17, yeah, 7. Actually, my bad. It's going to go for a little bit more. 2 more rooms after that. Let me check. And yeah, at room 25, the room will be different. It's about 25 feet by 25 feet, and y'all enter through the doorway here, and there's this sense of relief. Like,
Okay, that's scary. No. Scary. No. If we're feeling relieved that something's about to attack, look around carefully.
You look around carefully. There's a picture. There's the door you entered through the south of the room. There's a door to the north. No, Zuri, you feel a small sigh of sense of relief here too. So there's a door to the north, and on the wall, on the, let's say, east side, because you entered from the south, there's a picture of a cat hanging from a tree, and it says "Hang in there" at the bottom as the caption. And otherwise, yeah, the room is barren.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that picture off the wall and lay it face down on the floor.
Okay, you take the hang in there picture, and you take it off the wall and put it down on the floor.
Okay, we continue.
Alright. Alright. I think maybe 1,000 rooms will be a bit too much, even if I do this, because it's... Like, I was trying to go for this atmosphere of tension, and it slowly builds and builds, but I'm worried it built a little too much, and now it's lost.
Yeah, double M. Yeah, I think...
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to shrink this a little bit and make things fun happen. Room 26! Alright. Then you have a cleric of chaos with them. Then you have a cleric of chaos with them. I guess, yeah. Anyway, so room 26 is interesting. There is a... it's again a 15 by 15 or so room. Door to the north, you entered from the south. There is a... Instead of a picture, there is a table with a note on it. And I shall go ahead and post the note for whoever wishes to read it.
I'll read it. Oh, Izuri's reading it. Never mind.
Missouri said he was reading it. I just posted it. Wait, this is out of character chat. No wonder.
Hey, Dungeon Master, when somebody picks up these pieces of paper, I'm gonna get like 10 feet away.
Okay. Okay.
You know, explosive runes and shit like that. Cursed writings. Demonic possession. You know, I don't need that shit. No.
Okay, you'll keep your distance. I feel like I know something is following me. I feel like I'm prancing through the same rooms over and over. Hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs will prove I am making progress and reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I am dreadfully thirsty. Golden guessed it. Golden guessed it. He knows where it's from. Non-Euclidean horror show. Alright, so that's room 26. Y'all are going to travel till about... Let's try these. What's he doing? Izuri, explain what you're doing here. Putting a bolt on the table. Oh, as a breadcrumb? Okay. Alright, you put the bolt on the table. Are y'all putting the note back or keeping it with you, by the way? Keeping it. Okay. Duly noted. Anyways, the next room, again, I'm just moving you through this until something fun happens. Next room has a couple beds in it, but they're pretty broken condition. The room after that, oh hey, some chains on the wall, some cobwebs, and so on and so forth. Until you hit room 30. Room 30 is interesting. You enter the room from the south. To the north end of the room is a table with a piece of paper on it, and there's no other door out of here. What's the party doing at this time?
All right, then we will double back to the last time we had multiple choice doorways.
You're not gonna read the book? Of course not. Why would he do that? That would be silly.
Okay, we've got an employer that can read the book or a guinea pig.
Alright, guinea pig.
I'm the fighter guy, okay?
You are.
I'm not reading the goddamn book.
Okay.
Master Calf would read the book. Crow would read the book. Ekromid would read the book. Grest would not read the book.
Give me a moment here. I need to look something up really quickly.
I need to read a goddamn book. I'm a fighter, not a magic user.
I mean, it's a note, not a book, but yeah.
Damn it, Jim.
Damn. Yeah. Okay,
Damn it, Jim. I'm a fighter, not a magic user. Let Spock read that damn thing.
What is it called? It is called... Where is it? No. I'm sorry. I'm looking for something and I can't find it. That isn't it. Where is it? No, there we go. Well, no, it's funny you should mention that because, so as you read it, everyone give me a perception check.
With a 2, damn it. Yes.
Oof. Alright, you're gonna be reading the thing. And Aiden, I know you're kind of AFK here. Are you able to do the dice spot or no? 4. Alright. Those of you that make your perception check, Azuri goes over and reads the note and is still reading it when a figure flies through the wall towards her. I believe it's a her. The figure is some type of ghoulish creature. It is floating. It has green transparent skin and long claws, and it is reaching towards her and moving pretty slowly. Party actions. Mew. Throw spear at it. Mew.
Say that again.
Not pale green. Yeah, pale green, semi-transparent figure floated through the wall while Azuri was reading and is trying to reach for her with long claws. Let me see if I can get you a picture of it. There we go. Not quite that good of an artwork, obviously. Okay, let's see an initiative roll.
I got us. 4.
4. Okay, party has initiative, and you, Clyde, have mentioned that you'll normally go with the spear back, and you probably would have here since there's no thing. Anyways, so, you chuck the spear, roll to hit.
6.
That's gonna miss, and hit the wall. You're fine, though. It's not gonna break. It does pass straight through them. Like, goes straight through their chest. It passes through them.
Oh shit, I ain't got silver or anything.
This thing appears incorporeal, yeah. As I tried to describe without straight up saying it. Anyways, Grast, go ahead and give me a hit roll. You fail on a 1, that's it. to slap the thing out of Azuri. Azuri, you'll have a chance now to make an action. It will be slightly delayed. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was close. Alright, Azuri, the thing is slapped out of your hands. Now, guys, this thing is slow. If you have a movement speed of 12, this has a movement speed of 2. Alright, Azuri, you move backwards. This thing is slowly floating towards you, arms outstretched. What's the party doing at this point? I know what Jerry's doing. I'm waiting to see what the party does. Disbelieve, but attack with spear. Okay, well, Clyde, the disbelieve, you disbelieve it, but it's still there. You poke at it with the spear, it's not working, Clyde. And Jerry's like, oh, guys, fuck this, run! And he's going through the door. Y'all following?
No.
Dragging Azuri. Oh, no.
Okay, Clyde, what are you doing?
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay. Grast, what are you doing?
Following our employer since we can't leave him alone.
Okay, Azuri, what are you doing? I know, you evaded the thing. You've evaded it. It's like only halfway through the room at this point. You're at the other half. Let's see it. Dice roll? Chromatic Orb. Chromatic Orb?
Look under first level illusionist spells, unearthed arcana.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No. Chromatic Orb. For a moment I thought there was a magic item. I was like, the fuck? You can see why...
But it's a kick-ass spell. Not so much at low levels, but at higher level, it is badass.
Okay. Casting time 1 segment, VSM range 1. Level 1. Range 0. Special 1 creature. The Chromatic Orb spell varying Q in his left hand and hurl at an opponent desired, provided there are no barriers between the illusionist target creature and the creature is within 3/10 of yards, as long as distance Chromatic Orb can be hurled. It is magical. Even creatures normally stuck by +5 will be affected if it strikes. Magic resistance with hulls of the spell, of course. At 1/10 of yards, there's a +3 to hit, so you'll be at about +3 to hit. Yes. There's a +2. If a chromatic orb misses, it dissipates without further effect. The color of the globe determines are restricted to what color orb they can bring. Resistant means the spell of the oh my goodness, this gets thin. Okay, you can bring in a pearly orb that does 1 to 4 hit points, and special power light creates light equal to a light spell. The generate persist for 1 round per level of the caster, and subject failed to save will be blinded for the duration. Material component is a gem of appropriate hue, or else a clear crystal such as a diamond. This gem can be small in value as 50 gold pieces as long as its color remains appropriate. Do you have this gem? You did buy one? Okay, in that case, is there a roll to hit here? Since there's a plus to hit, I would assume there's a roll to hit.
Uh-huh.
Roll to hit, +3. Ten as a first level fighter, I think? Let's see, does it mention which matrix you roll on? I know you've got all of them.
Fire will probably be the best.
Yeah, fighter is of course the best. Anyway, a 10 at first level would hit armor class 10. It hits. This thing's armor class 10. 1 second here. Apologies, I had a thingy. Let me double check the reading of this thing just again to make sure I understand it. I apologize, I'm not familiar with this spell usually. So that's going to be the light thing. Dice your damage. For 3 points of damage plus the light thing. Assuming that fails the save versus spells. Here's the thing, this thing has 2 hit points, so... This thing shrieks as you hit it and dispels, and collapses into a puddle of goo on the ground.
Do either of you have any silver?
No.
Alright, Dungeon Master, I'm going to recover the spear that I threw.
Right, you will recover it. Guys, are you dead? Do I have to go back and get other people?
I don't think you could get out if you wanted to, Jerry.
Yeah, about that. This isn't the room we left.
No shit. Did you not listen to what I said earlier?
I know, but well, fuck.
Friends, my spear passed through it without harming it. Do any of you have anything that can harm should more of these things come about? And Azuri, I have no problem with you getting some time for your sorcerous intentions, but I'm happy to guard you. I'm glad you destroyed that thing, but I have no way to defend you if another should come. Help me to help you. Cold iron, cold wrought iron, or silver weapons, maybe? Either of you? Any of you?
No. Don't have
No,
the funds for that stuff.
that was the point of this, to get the funds to buy magic shit.
All right, then you that hired us.
Jerry.
Hold your torch close. Yes, Jerry. Hold your torch out. That way maybe I can hurt them with fire. And
Okay.
Dungeon Master, I have 8 torches. I'm going to get one in hand. I'm not lighting it yet.
Okay.
Just so it's synced up that if we see another one of these green tooth ghoulies, I can light my torch off of him and I've got something to try and hit it with. So I'll put my spear in my offhand with my shield. So shield and spear in that hand. Obviously, I can't employ the spear that way, but it's right there. And I'll have the torch, which should serve as a club, in my primary hand. And I should be able to hopefully quickly get it lit from Jerry's torch.
Okay.
And since Azuri needs to do sorcery shit, I'll keep watch. Another photographic memory boy. Gotcha.
No. It took him 3 minutes to memorize, cast, and memorize. Izuri, you swear to God, you spent 30 minutes doing it, and you look up and they're like, "Are you done?" And it's like, yeah. It's like, that was fast. I thought it took a while.
You know what, guys? I had photographic memory before having photographic memory was cool.
No, Grills, he doesn't have photographic memory.
Okay.
Yes, it's a one shot. I had fun with ideas. I mean, if you want, I can make it take 30 minutes, but then the torches start to burn out and supplies run low, and you all need to take shit breaks. And
again, which is why I have not lit my torch yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need this thing for light. I need it for the fire that I can smack some toothsome green phantasm with.
That is a lot of teeth. I forgot how teethy those things are.
All right.
Anyways.
So we're waiting for Azuri to get... By the way, Azuri, are you male or female? What the hell are you?
Confusion.
Yes. Duration.
Female
special.
half elf. Okay.
Quasi.
So we're waiting for her to get her sorceries back under wraps, and then we're gonna pick up the trail where we left off. Because I ain't seen a goddamn coin yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna shorten it, maybe 250 rooms instead of 1,000.
And Dungeon Master, I'm gonna drop some apples in the far corner.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't I? I mean, I'm a centaur.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I could drop them right next to Azuri, who's studying, or the rest of the party, but I'm not that rude or vulgar.
Oh man, you poor thing, having to pay so much money for the material components, but good on you for keeping track of that shit. Okay. I hope you have the material components for the second chromatic orb, because I don't know if that's consumed or not.
Did it state it was consumed?
I believe. Oh, it has to be color appropriate, so you can keep using the pearly orb for the thing of light.
Material components generally are consumed. Remember, there was a thing where I said if you're going to pay like 10 times the normal amount, it's a finely crafted specimen which is not consumed and you can reuse it. But otherwise, yep, that shit is gone.
Duly noted, but for the sake of the spellcaster not being completely removed from their spells, I'll allow it.
And it being a one-shot campaign, we're not going to worry about that kind of detailed shit.
Yeah. Now it could be canon. I can only imagine what a Cormid would do with this place if he stumbled upon it one day. Okay, so moving forwards into room 31. So yeah, room 31 is not the same room as 29, even though it should be there. Like, it's one thing to have, okay, you went around the corner, maybe we teleported. No, we entered the doorway and exited that same doorway, and there's a different room on the other side of it now. So, yeah. Y'all continue going forward in your standard formation at this point, with Azuri leading with almost childlike glee, I imagine.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I know this isn't standard. The idea was to like completely throw you all for a loop from what you were expecting. I think I've accomplished that. Okay.
Yes, this is definitely not normal.
Definitely not normal.
I mean, it got to the point where I literally sheathed my weapon.
Well, you were waiting for the, the entangler to like drop from the ceiling and eat you. If you want, I can throw some head crabs in the next room. It's totally okay.
No, I'm just wondering how much XP are we actually going to get. You said we would be getting XP, and now I'm just
if y'all can get to the end, yeah, definitely. Okay. I am going to take a minute to get a pee break while I consider a thing.
Okay, going for a smoke. Be right back.
I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, I am back. Is Double M back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Awesome.
Okay. So, y'all are going to keep going through the rooms. Yeah. Y'all are feeling the eyes watching you, kind of. It's okay. Thing jumped out and actually attacked us, finally. And about
Yes.
3 rooms later, there's a note on the table, and Jerry's like, okay, I'll read it. If a ghost comes out of the wall, torch, right?
Uh-huh.
And so he goes ahead and reads it, and he'll read out loud this. Ink. Not quite quenching my thirst. Taste is terrible. Stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. Okay. He will put the note back on the table and get back in formation.
No ghost. Right?
No ghost.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to check for that now. Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards, and just invoking. Nailing never stops the choking. Oh, what fun this game is. Okay, moving forwards. The next few rooms are going to pass without too much event until room 130... not 130. 37. My god, I forgot we're not even in the hundreds yet. So, room 37 is going to be one of those larger rooms. It's going to have some empty crates in it. And I shouldn't have stated they were empty. I apologize. Big goof. Brain. Anywho, yeah, no. Jay's gonna be like, ha! Score! And crack it open. It's like, this one's empty. That one's empty. This one's empty. And yeah.
You thought it was going to be that easy?
What the fuck else would be in there? Why are they here if they're empty?
Okay, I'm going to open up the one that says Wutani Yang, or...
Alright, the screaming demon jumps out and attacks you, and you just sort of bat it away with your spear board.
Have none of the rooms taught you, like, this place is a fucking nightmare?
Charles Bishop. What? It wasn't Yang, it was something else. Langley? Anyone help? I can't remember.
No idea.
Wayland Utani?
Wayland. Yes, thank you, Lydia.
Wayland, yeah.
Wayland, you. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to get to the fun stuff soon, I assure you. We're going to kick this up a little bit. So,
okay, Double M, I see where you were going for the suspense here, but...
No?
Yeah, it's kind
You
of
want to kill it? You want to kill it?
I don't want to kill it, I want to get to the meat and the potatoes, not the salad.
Meat and potatoes, okay.
Yep.
How best to get to the meat and potatoes, then? Alright.
Yeah, we're starving here.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. Okay.
Okay.
No, seriously, if you guys want to kill it, I'll drop it. This is
no,
a video game adapted to D&D. I thought I could make it work. It's hard. I tried so much to make this fit.
You still can. But tell us how many more empty rooms we're going to go through before...
Quite a few.
Dun dun dun!
Okay.
Encounter happens.
13 more empty rooms. Some of them have cobwebs. Ooh, this one actually has a decent-looking bed. This one appears to be a bridge across a chasm. You look left, right, it's just darkness in all direction. The other rooms...
I went across this one because I'm just all out of fucks now.
You look across the bridge easy enough. Yeah.
Covering with the spear.
Mm-hmm. And, around room 50. And, yeah, for some reason, y'all have an easy time keeping track of which room number you're in. It's like it's ingrained in your skull or something. You know you're in room 50. If you ask the other guy, he'd be like, yeah, room 50. Room 50 is different. Room 50 is kind of... The floor, it's not stone. It's like metal gridding? Your steps on it kind of clink and echo a bit more for those of you in horseshoes and stuff.
Hell no. Stab that shit first.
You stab it. Your spear doesn't get caught in the metal gridding, and you'll notice the gridding looks pretty old and kind of rusty. You actually did some damage to it. Underneath it, it appears to be just, stone.
Alright, one at a time here, guys, because this is like some some Temple of the Lightning God shit. Yeah, you go,
Lightning.
Azuri. By the way, Lydia, what is your character racially and
Half
gender-wise?
orc, female.
Oh, okay, I'm rocking then. I got 2 chicks in the party with me.
And me.
I've got that.
And me. I'm here too.
I'm that big old centaur guy. Yeah, uh-huh.
I'd like to say I'm
Anyway.
playing Jerry well, at least.
Okay, so yeah, as Azuri is crossing, we'll let Jerry follow with the torch, and I'm gonna be like, hey, Grass.
Hmm.
Let's let them cross that first.
Alright, this isn't like a bridge with metal girding. This is like an actual proper room. I apologize. I need just a minute now, guys. I'm sorry. Didn't realize the time. Gotta do a thing on my phone.
Yeah, Grass. Something's hinky with this shit.
Well, Eminem, once you get done.
I'm still
My
here.
weight's 102, but you know what my strength rating is. I think my weight needs to be adjusted.
160. Okay, done.
There we go.
That was easy.
All right, let's cover them, but let's not put all of our gatherings in one basket. That would be.
No, don't have to say twice. I get it. I don't mind waiting.
Yeah, let's see what they're doing. And I'll go ahead and spark this torch that I've got up so that me and Grass have light while those two check out the floor. And yeah.
So, yeah. Jerry and Azuri. Thank you for changing your name, by the way, because I totally forgot your name. For fuck's sake. Okay, dealt with that. I thought I took care of it. Okay, fun times ahead. So yeah. This thing is a bit of a labyrinth. This room here. There aren't doors, it's just passageways. It's mostly straightforward. There's like occasional small rooms with nothing in them. And you're just looking for a way out at this point. I'm not gonna like, oh, you all got lost because I didn't give you directions here. You'll find the way to the exit right around the same time you find the monster. Anyways, so y'all are walking along and you will find a notice board looking thing with a note attached to it. Boop.
Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling without more chemicals to keep these things docile. I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Generic lab assistant. Wow, his parents hated the fuck out of him. They named him generic lab assistant. By the way, I need comeliness scores on the 2 females in the group.
Oh my god, girls.
I got an RP. here.
Oh, I don't have tusks. I got 15 comeliness. Okay.
Okay, 15 is pretty, but goddamn the half elf with the 18. Okay, so Dungeon Master, I will make sure to profile at certain times so that they can see what is hanging underneath the horse. Because, yeah.
Duly noted.
Yeah, I am
To
RP.
be fair, my character's 14.
14. So, okay, Lydia, if your character wants to roll in the hay, I'm not going to kick you out of the barn either. But, yeah.
Moving forward. Moving
forward. Yeah, because that's what Clyde is about.
There's a clicking noise. There's a clicking noise, party. Y'all just triggered the monster early. Congratulations.
Okay, so we hear a clicking noise.
There's a clicking noise. You're not sure where it's coming from, and at this point, I assume you all are bunching up together and continuing forward, essentially. And I feel bad because really, I should like map this out for you and make you do it. But you want the meat and potatoes? Here's the meat and potatoes.
I got the torch in one hand. Faintly clicking from the ceiling. I don't know what happened now. It's out. Looking all around Dungeon Master to include up.
Okay. There's a hole in the ceiling.
Up there!
Alright. You're looking at the hole, you know, you get the torch and it's like, oh, empty hole. But there appears to be tunnels being dug through the ceiling about maybe 3 or so feet wide.
Well, Jerry,
Continuing.
Yeah?
which way?
Fuck, this way, let's go. And he's gonna lead you a direction. And again, I really should have this better mapped out so that I didn't have this
Okay.
far behind ahead.
So
And-
I'll move backwards. I'll move backwards to make sure I can keep an eye on that hole in the goddamn ceiling and the clicking and crap that's up there that wants to drop down and eat Jerry's brain. But also, I'm profiling for the ladies. Yep.
I need to find where this is. Nope, not there. There it is. Withering sneezes.
And I'll make sure to tell Azuri, it's okay, little one. Things may be too much for you. I understand.
Okay, you know what, Clyde? I don't know whether to laugh or slap you, so instead I'm just gonna have the monster attack. Sound fair? Great.
Yeah. She's 81, but she's a half elf, so
Clyde,
that
give me a
means
perception check.
she's still kind of young.
Wait,
Oh crap! I rolled a 19.
Everyone else, you can get a perception check here as well.
2.
Yeah, 81
Jerry
on a
gets a
half
3.
elf ain't that old, Azuri.
Alright, Azuri, I don't...
I-
Alright, you passed. Those of you that made your perception checks, which includes Jerry, something just broke the ceiling above Clyde's head, and he was too busy profiling to notice, and this creature is crawling out of the ceiling to get to him. And Jerry shouts out, Clyde, above you!
Chromatic orb.
Okay, give me an initiative roll.
Okay.
Evade.
Oh yeah, that tracks out for a half orc or a half elf.
Yeah, it does. One moment, please. I almost lost my thing.
Yeah, by the way,
Orb.
That's what you're looking at. Kind of a weird profile. It's a short, squat thingy with eyes and legs and
it's
Okay,
a
4 for initiative.
Spider Corpius.
Spidorcrivius, yes.
And besides that, anyhow, Azuri, you'd be the cradle robber. I'm only 6.
Alright. Clyde, go. Jesus Christ, Clyde. Go ahead and dice your evasion. You better hope that your evasion is like your age, a 6.
Crap. Nope. Polar opposite. It was a 1.
Oof. I jinxed you, sorry.
I'm armor class 4. If
Alright.
my shield is in play.
It's from above you. I don't know if the shield would be in play. I would count it as a flank attack, so the shield's negated. It doesn't have a
What's
plus
the-
to hit, though, because you're
Well,
aware of it.
hey, golden rule, always find in favor of your players when in doubt, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yes,
armor class
alright.
4.
I'll give it to you. It's 4. Anywho, so we've got a headshot and we've got chromatic orb. Chromatic orb takes a second. The party has initiative, funny enough.
I'm hosed.
No, you're not. You managed to get out of the way because this thing descends slowly. It takes it a full 6 seconds to unfurl its body and get down to the ground where your head was at, and by then you've moved.
Okay.
Anyway, chromatic orb, go ahead and roll to hit. You're at +3.
Save me, Grass. Save me.
22 at first.
Dice your damage. I'll do its saving throw.
4 points of damage.
Max damage, and this thing fails its saving throw and starts to shriek. Alright, go ahead and roll that headshot.
So, question: it's blinded, yeah?
At this point, yes.
So that penalty is that kind of negated here for my shot?
In this case, actually, yes, you're at +4 to hit, and its armor class is reduced by 4. Roll to hit.
That's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Just because of the timing of it all.
Useful.
Oh, yeah. 10.
10 at 4th.
10 at 4th hits, dice your damage, and you'll kill it. It had 3 hit points left.
So this is man size, right?
This is technically large. Long.
Okay.
I was about to say, looking at that picture, yeah, that ought to be large. Good call.
So I
You
get
want
that
the
+4 to damage, right?
From strength?
Well, I'm assuming. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm used to Scorpius with the +4 to the damage because we can't see. No, never mind. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Dang it! That one. Okay.
Nice! Yeah, you cut this thing's head open and some acid spits out on the floor. It doesn't get on you before you ask. Everyone
I
alive?
need to.
How do we know it's acid, Dungeon Master? Is it
Because
like
it's
burning
eating through the
tiles?
floor.
Okay, I was gonna mule kick the thing, but since it's like all and smoke, no, fuck that shit.
Ask if I can get 15 minutes again to pray for a spell. Well, however long it will take to pray. Well, to memorize a spell.
Can we get to the next room? I don't want to be in the same thing as it. It smells, Jerry asks.
Okay, so yeah, Dungeon Master, I want to try and get Grass and Izuri away from that thing. If I see there's like that whole acidic reaction going on.
Is there a
And-
painting in the room?
Nope.
Pardon?
No? Yeah. Okay.
It's like that shit is toxic. Get away from that.
I will like to say the Azuri would be taking every single note that we walk past.
Okay, duly noted. Anyway,
All
so
right,
the next room is generic. You can get your spell back there and mark it up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're-
I-
all these rooms have doors, right?
Yes. You all
Alright,
will find
so
the exit
Dungeon
fairly
Master.
easily. It was close by.
Yeah, I am grateful to my companions for killing that thing that tried to drop out of the ceiling and dropped all that debris on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and blitz the way into the next room with torch in hand. And I'm not too worried about our employer Jerry, but I want to make sure that Izuri and Grass are in the room and did not get any of that burning acrid crap on them.
So when I hit it, did it start spitting
No,
stuff out?
that hit did so much damage. I rolled that it struck the acid thing that this thing spits out to, burrow through things. So that just
Okay.
started leaking out of it. Really, it should have gotten on your blade, but that hit was so good it didn't. You pierced it without getting it on
Alright.
the blade. GG.
Well, what I was going to do is, once you confirmed, okay, so I was the cause of it, I was going to take the water skin and just kind of spray down the blade.
Waste your water. These crews, this is a thirsty place. Use dust from the floor.
But he just said it didn't get on the blade.
Yeah, he did. But that I was already thinking along those lines too, Lydia.
Clever
But
plays.
save your water. Use dust and debris from the floor if there's anything on there.
Not real
and-
talk. This is the meat y'all want?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna check over gently, Grass and Azuri, and make sure that none of that shit got on them. Hold still and let me look around on you. My thanks, both of you. Your reactions were exemplary.
Hey, I told you to run.
How much of this talk is coming out of his pants right now?
He doesn't
Do
wear
you think
pants.
he's wearing pants?
I'm not wearing.
Figure of speech, okay?
But I have to say, probably all of it.
I didn't realize this was the direction we were gonna go tonight, but I'm not saying no because, the two of y'all have sex and you get killed by Michael Myers first. Works out.
I mean, Azuri
Anyhow.
swings both ways.
After I've checked them out to make sure that they don't have any of this shit on them, and Izuri needs to pray, meditate, study, whatever the fuck, some kind of magic hoodoo. I've got my torch lit. Again, Dungeon Master, I did state that at a very important part. And so I'll put the torch in my left hand, spear in my right, and I will keep watch and make sure the door that we just came through is shut. Because, no, I don't want any more of that shit coming through.
Alright. So yeah. Azuri, it doesn't take you long before you get your spell back.
Okay, and guys, for the record, by the way, I'm
One
playing
second, you
a
ran over
Switch-
Aiden.
I am playing. Oh, did I? I'm sorry, Lydia.
It's
Go
okay. I
ahead.
was just gonna say I sheath my blade.
Duly noted.
I'm not gonna tire out my sword arm if there's nothing happening.
Okay, my apologies, Lydia. I didn't.
It's
hear
all
you
right. I
clearly.
barely got a word out, so you didn't run me over.
Okay. So Dungeon Master, yeah. Torch in the left hand with my shield, so it's still in full employ. Spear in the right, and keeping watch while Izuri gets her mojo back on, and all the doors are shut, and it's time for a nicotine fix. Okay.
All right, go get your nicotine fix.
Awesome. Back in 2.
All right.
Mini grass.
Mini grassed.
Well,
I love it.
I will say, after this spell, I'm kind of not able to use my
No,
magic user
that's
spell
the
anymore.
weird thing, Azuri. Your brain feels refreshed, if anything. It's like, ooh, yeah, I'm in the zone. I got this. I'm being nice because it's a one-shot. Your spell limits are being ignored. You get their spells back relatively quickly to keep time moving. Except the gift.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with this because I'm in my home fucking turf right now. This is pure chaos, and I love it.
Yeah, basically. Non-Euclidean rooms. I meant to introduce those later, but as I realized... see, in the video game, the way it works is you go through a room, and then 10 seconds later you're in the next room, and you're already in the next room, and it just gets this time to work with you and build. You're slowly watching that number in the corner tick up, which is basically what you all have, this intrinsic knowledge of which room you're in. But D&D, it's harder to do that.
Is this Luigi's Haunted Mansion?
No. I will share it with you, but you have to promise not to Google it until after session. Deal?
Okay.
Alright. It is from a free horror game known as Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion.
Jump scare.
This. Oh
Yeah.
God.
You've heard of it, I take it, Dom.
Yeah.
I take it no one here has played it. Golden picked it up because he's played the game and he recognized some of the notes.
All right. So, keeping watch, Dungeon Master.
Alright. Izuri will get her spells back during this time.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry's like, hey, Grast, does the torch not look burnt out to you? Like, at all? We've been here at least 15 minutes. It should be, like, at least a quarter of the way done, but it's not, and that's,
If I had to take a guess, our perception of time has just been fucked by this place. So no, I'm not all that worried, not all that concerned.
wish I shared your confidence.
Oh,
Alright.
this is not confidence. This is just me no longer giving a fuck. It seems the normal playbook is out, so I'm just rolling with it.
Alright,
Oh,
one moment, where's my d20? There you are. Yeah, Clyde, best to your knowledge, it's legit. Something fucky is going on here.
Sorcery. This place smells of sorcery.
So what were you saying there, Dom? I didn't hear you.
I said, I don't know why you guys think this is a bad place. This place is great.
I never said it was a bad place. I never said it was a good place. I just said this place is fucked with everything, so I'm just kind of rolling with it.
I personally love this place.
So, everyone ready to continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm just be honest. My name's Maroon.
Found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I awoke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine.
Now that can copy.
I'm not sure what brand
It just
or
looks
year,
sus.
for there is no label. All I gather is that it tastes strongly metallic.
Am I? Am I pumpkin beer?
Wow. Okay, I gotta
You're non-turret placing this?
separate knowledge categories here.
Occasionally, wine would have, like, labels and years and stuff. It wasn't so common back in the day.
Yeah, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Oh. Shall I continue?
All right. Yes, please. We're
I'm just
moving
going to
forward.
continue blissfully unaware.
Alright, room 75 is another one of those rooms that's like 15 by 15, and y'all feel this sense of calm as you enter.
Okay, there's something hinky here. Switch the torch and the spear.
Anyway, it's the same deal. You enter from the south, door to the north, and yeah, y'all are gonna, look around, poke around, standard precautions, and nothing. You actually feel like it's unnecessary, honestly.
Test the floor, test the walls. with the torch.
With the torch?
With the torch, I'm testing the floor and the walls.
What, trying to burn them, or just holding it against it for a second to see if it catches, or what?
Hold it against it for a couple of seconds. I mean, it's stone construction. I don't expect it to burn. Maybe shriek out in an
Attack.
inhuman bloodthirst or something. But yeah, I'm testing them.
Okay. Well, you test it. It's all good, as far as you can tell. It scorches where it should. It reacts as it would.
Okay, then moving forward.
Yeah, moving forward. That noise you hear is the Dungeon Master rolling for encounters. That's right, there are encounters in here now. You've met them. Alright, you're gonna get pretty far. Another 60 or so rooms, and again, some of them are non-Euclidean, some of them literally do not make sense. One of them, you enter, and the room is upside down. You're walking on the ceiling. It's like someone took the room and flipped it upside down or painted it to look upside down.
Azuri is basically skipping across this room. She loves this fucking room.
Again, testing the floor, ceiling, walls with the torch. Make sure
Technically, wouldn't we be on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun is testing all the surfaces, and again, it all reacts right. It's
All right.
unreal.
Then moving forward still.
You will move forward still. Up until room 113. And this is where we're going to go to manual mode. You will enter
Alright,
this room.
Hold up there. That
Yeah.
math. First you said we was at 75, and then 60 rooms later.
That's
That should be
almost 60.
135.
You know what? Okay, 137. Thank you, Aiden. 10 XP.
Thank you.
My math is good. Aiden had to correct me. It was that good. So, room 137. And this room is different. You will feel a sense of unease the second you walk in. The way the room is that there's like this small 6 or so foot wide passage that you walk through for about 5 feet or so, opening up into a room that's about 15 feet by 15 feet, with a passage on the left-hand side. That's again about 6 or so feet wide. And as you follow that passage, and the sense of unease begins to go, it veers north again, leading to another 15 by 15 room. If I could get paint open, this might be easier to describe that way. And with this, there is a note on a table to the right-hand side of the room, and on the left-hand side is a door. And ahead is a passage. Give me a moment, please. I'm going to try and draw this out for y'all if I can. And I
Sorry, I
apologize.
have to ask this question every single time you say that there is a sense of unease. Is the Cleric of Chaos also uneasy in this room?
Yeah.
Okay, that means there's something really fucking off then.
So here, this is a terrible diagram, but it was made in about 2 seconds, which is kind of the point. This is a rough layout of the room as you're traveling through it. Does that make sense?
Nice.
Except the scale is obviously wrong. The rooms are the same size.
Okay, assuming that's oriented north-south, are we traveling north-south or south-north?
You're traveling from the south to the north. Or trying to.
Clip, pop.
Well, no, see, in that big room, which should be the same size as the other room, but it should be the big room, there's a locked door and a note on the table. Y'all reading the note? And by
Yes.
y'all, I mean our favorite, yeah. Give me a second here, because I need to find it.
Your favorite guinea pig is out on the job of reading the potentially trapped note.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
And 10 feet away, bracing for impact, shield up.
At this point, I'm just using Clyde as a wall to lean against.
I can't find it, which is annoying, which is really annoying, yeah. Hold on, let me see.
Okay, well, if I'm a wall, I will pat. Yes, I will pat Grass reassuringly with confidence, gently on the shoulder.
She'll nod her head. Effectively, she's just waiting for the next thing to jump out to attack Clyde. It seems he's the big target here.
Yeah, I'm the big target.
He is the literal big target. Anyways,
Thank
so I assume you're reading that out loud, Azuri, to tell the others of this weird entry?
Yes.
Alright. So, yeah, like I said, door to the left-hand side of this room or passage up ahead.
There was such a surprise. There could be another entry, another actual entry. One I could admire, but then suddenly as it came left, now you disband. Your inspiration, your influence and inspiration will never leave me.
I hear clicky clacky.
Click clack, click clack.
Anyways,
I mean, if whoever's writing these notes truly means your influence and inspiration will never leave me, he must be getting a lot of weird fucking thoughts from Missouri, because she's basically mentally insane.
no, you don't get it, Azuri.
He-
Azuri, you're the
Azuri,
only
do you
sane
think
one.
the handwriting is the same from all of these notes?
Azuri, the answer to that question is no. Very clearly not.
We are not the first.
And I doubt we'll be the last.
Boring.
Many have been here before us.
Alright, back to the meat of stuff, because this
Yep.
room's fun, but it does kind of, you see, someone, Jerry's gonna suggest, hey, why don't we try the door, get out of here, and the door is locked. And then Azuri, I'm sure, is like, hold on a second, I got this, and she tries to open the door. Right, Azuri?
Pick locks 20%, I believe. Let me check.
You try it, it's not opening.
Pick lock 30%.
30%, still not opening, sorry.
What are these doors made of?
It's wood. Iron reinforcements at critical points. Big old keyhole that you can sort of look through if you wanted to.
Is it like a exterior lock or is it an interior lock?
It's interior, it's part of the door.
Dang it.
Well, I was going to suggest Clyde kick the door down, but if with that, no, then no.
So, what's the party doing?
Actually, you know what? No, I want to see if I can budget. I should be strong enough.
Okay, so you're trying to force open the door?
Yeah.
Alright, I know your strength rating, because you sent that to me. Yeah, you push, you shove. It might as well be a section of the wall.
Okay.
Alright, Dungeon Master, my turn.
Roundhouse kick.
No, first I'll try brute strength, and my strength rating is 1886. I'm a big boy.
1886. Fun year. No. You can't force it open. It's not budging.
Alright, mule kick.
Alright, see, you know, everyone...
2,000 plus pounds, bracing the floor with my arms and letting loose the double hammer.
Yeah. That mule kick is strong. So strong it feels like you break your legs when you hit them against it and it doesn't budge an inch.
Ah! Damn! That thing is made of iron. Alright, shake it off, Dungeon Master. Shake
You
it
will
off.
shake it off. There's no hit points lost yet.
Alright.
See more than that with yet.
Sorry, ladies. I gave it my best. That door is strong.
Can I see the lock?
Are you looking through the keyhole?
Oh,
Yeah, the locking
sure.
mechanism is right there. Alright, so you're gonna look through the
Sure.
keyhole? Alright, the other
Yes.
end of the room appears to be completely black. You can't see shit. You bring the torch into the side a little bit, you know, try not to singe your hair and such, and it's black. You cannot see shit through there.
One last thing, because I've had a DM do this to me.
Mm-hmm.
Will you please open?
The door does not respond, but that is
Dungeon
correct.
Master. Dungeon
My
Master.
DM once did that to me, and I was pissed.
Yes.
Dungeon
Gripples.
Master, are there any like bone shards or nails or anything small, slender, and what that laying around?
Not nearby. The next skeleton's in room 154. I mean, sorry. No, there's nothing you could. I mean, you've got tons of bones here. They're just in people's bodies.
Dungeon
Well-
Master. Is there anything in the room?
There was the table with that note, and there's that passage to the north.
I'll go to the passage of the north.
Is the party being nice and sticking together?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you're going to start heading via that passage to the north, and it leads to that 15 by 15 room, and you swear that's the same one from earlier, because there's that passage to the left of it, and following that passage leads you to the passage to the north of it, which leads you to another 15 by 15 room with a door to the left-hand side and a table with a note on it to the right, and the note reads the exact same fucking thing. The door is locked, by the way.
Okay, Dungeon Master, on our trek here, I'm keeping my eyes open for anything like nails, long shards of bone, really stiff sticks.
Okay.
Because anything that I could feasibly try to use as a lock pick.
Alright. Well, I'll let you know if you find any. Right now, the only nails are part of the door, and you don't really have, like, a hammer to get them out, unless you'd like to try and, like,
Right.
stab away at it.
Yeah, not going to do that. Just
So, yeah, Zuri, I assume you're going to try and unlock that door, too?
Yep, 30%.
Alright. Well, once again, failure. And every test you perform will perform identically, I can tell you this much. Still locked, can't kick it open if you want to try that, can't force it open if you want to try that. And this feeling of tension is starting to grow in your stomachs, guys.
Can I try the doorknob?
Sure, absolutely. You
Are we
tried?
hungry?
I want to see if it turns. Does it turn?
Nope.
Okay.
Are we hungry?
No, not really.
But we have gut tension. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, there's still that passageway to the north. I think I forgot to mention that. I apologize.
I thought
I
went
said I
to
was
the north.
going to
You
pass
did,
the
and wouldn't you know it, this thing also has a passageway to the north. In fact, this is the exact same section of hallway. You're certain of it.
Hey, Dungeon Master, I'm going to look at Jerry and disbelieve.
At Jerry. Oh, finally someone thought to do that. Nope, that's Jerry. He's looking around, scared. Gee, what did I get myself into? I should have stayed at home. Beth is going to kill me.
Is it the same passageway?
It looks the same. Are you going down it?
I'm gonna go down it.
Okay. Is the rest of the party following?
Explain this passageway to me, please.
It's a passageway to the north. In the previous thing you took it and it's looped, basically, is what it feels like. Or it could be the same section just built identically. Like it could be a different section built identically. You're not sure.
I'll keep up with Azuri.
I'm following.
And Jerry is following. All right, Azuri. It loops. It loops. However, this time, as you all head towards that section where it's going east to west and then curves north, Azuri, there's a shadowy figure standing there, and it launches itself at you screaming. Give me a system shock roll.
Okay. Is this going against my con?
This is system shock. It's based off your constitution. Just roll low. You're fine.
30.
30.
I pass.
You do not die of a heart attack, basically, because that was the worst jump scare of your life. No, you wouldn't have died. You would have screamed, though. My god, would you have screamed? And, yeah. And, yeah, everyone else, you see this thing throw itself at Azuri and pass straight through him into the wall.
Okay.
I feel like we're in some sort of amusement for a child.
Oh, by the way, guys, the door's open this time. As you all both
Right.
look to that north section. That room, that previous two times you were through there, that door is open now.
All right,
All on
Dungeon
its
Master. I'm gonna ward the area where the thing passed through the wall with the torch. That way, if it comes back through, I can try and burn it.
Okay.
Dungeon Master, I
Yeah.
go through the door.
And
Hold on a
friends,
second, Grass.
get through. Get through. I'll guard our escape.
Okay. So yeah, Clyde, you'll guard their escape. The thing isn't coming back. You're going to join your friends.
Yeah, I'll back through.
All right, and that's room 137. Moving forward. Oh, ooh, that's fun. Alright, it's gonna be... Let me check. Alright, so at room 150, again, there's that 15 by 15 room. Feels calm. You all don't trust it. You poke everything. There's nothing. Hey, that picture of the cat on the tree with the caption "Hang in there" is back.
Burn it.
Oh man, room 150, y'all are already burning everything. Alright, you burn it. It burns. It's burnt. Anyways, y'all continuing?
Yeah.
Alright. The next fun thing is in room 160. Let me go pull that up.
Dungeon Master, I wish to disbelieve the Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Master, I'm going for a smoke.
Alright. Well, Aiden, you believe that this will not be fun, but the Dungeon Master thinks it is.
Duly noted.
Alright, I'm gonna have to establish something here. Clyde, no. Azuri, you're a half-elf, maybe. Grast, definitely not. Azuri, what is your social class?
My social class is lower upper class.
Lower, upper, GG. Azuri, let's go into your past for a minute, because this is gonna be fun. So, your family, you know, wait, lower, upper class, right? Not upper, lower? I didn't have those confused.
Lower upper class.
Lower, upper. So your parents had some money, and they were able to afford sending you to some basic public education, as is available in some of the largest cities.
They absolutely despise me, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, you were the terror of that school. Anyways, yeah, the school buildings are, think the modern thing, but instead of linoleum, it's like stone bricks, that kind of stuff. They had schools back in the day. Wood, that kind of things. But there were classrooms, there were lecterns, there were desks and chairs. You know what a school building looks like. And I'm going to wait for Chromie to get back, but, you're in
Clyde.
Clyde. Yeah, if only y'all had a Chromie, he'd have gotten you out of here by now.
Hey, come in here with me.
You have lightning bolt everything.
I feel like that would have smacked us backwards, though.
I mean, maybe.
You back?
Who knows?
Girls?
Here, I got this. I need air.
Waiting for girls. Then we can continue.
Thanks again, my friends, for indulging me in my addiction, and I'm back.
Welcome back. You know what? 137 to there. Let me do a check. Alright, there is one more note from yonder romantic author. Give me a second, and I'll pull it up.
Okay.
Yes, so let's see. Room 210 is where this is going down in, I believe I said, or did I say 160? Let me check.
Not
I don't know. Last room we went into is 137, and then
One,
I've lost track.
only 800 and so many more to go through. Yes, we can do this.
Yeah. It is
There.
indeed 160 is what I'm thinking of. But, yeah. So, in room 154...
Okay.
That's all the note says.
All right, we're moving forward.
Okay. And then 6 rooms later is room 160. Clyde, you don't know what this building is. You've heard of them, though. Azuri does know what it is. Grast, you might have a semblance of idea what it is. For the sake of simplicity, this is a schoolroom. Like, these are the corridors to a school.
What kind of madness is this?
I'm middle lower class.
Middle, lower class. Odds are your parents needed you for other things. Because schooling might have been available, that doesn't mean parents were required to send it. And if you had the chance to send your kid to go get some worthless education or have them pull up weeds, which would you do?
Remember, in these times, school was something you paid for your child to attend.
Denalia specifics, though, there was a period of time where schooling was actually publicly available and paid for by taxes. That kind of fell into style. Very short period of time. A certain Thomas Dagnor pushed for this, got it, died.
Well, fortunately, we did not have these things in Centaur civilization. You non-Centaurs and your barbaric ways. Anyhow, moving forward.
Yeah, no, so the school is dark, abandoned.
But you wouldn't know anything about centaurs, though. I mean, well,
You're probably adopted, Clyde. We haven't established his backstory, and I'm not going to sit here and do that real quick.
No, I'm Centaur, born, raised by Centaurs. I just had a wild hair up my ass, so I'm an adventurer.
Did we establish that, girls?
So you're breaking from canon that you established that centaurs would be adopted if they...
Girls, I'll have to check with you later.
Master. Yeah, we'll check it later. It's not important right now.
Yeah, because I honestly can't remember because Clyde was so long ago. Anyways, room 160, I assume y'all are continuing down this lovely school corridor. And perception checks.
I have a... Fuck yeah, 1. Natural 1.
Pass by 2.
Alright, Jerry messes with the 19. Grast, how are you looking?
3.
Heyo. Those of you that make your perception checks, standing by the entrance to one of the classrooms, because y'all can see through the open doors, it's classrooms, desks, chairs, a lectern up front. They don't really have chalkboards and stuff back in the day, so it was mostly just the teacher standing and gesturing and stuff. And there is a shadowy figure, completely motionless, by the doorway. It's impossible to determine age, race, gender, etc. The size would lead you to believe the size of a child. You're not even sure if they're like alive, a shadow, or what they're doing.
Spooky, is that you?
Whatever it is, it does not respond.
You there! You have detention. Report to the detention hall.
Clyde, it doesn't seem to respond.
How do you even know what detention is?
I know, right?
I know.
I'm just gonna try and walk past.
Alright, are you going close to it, staying at this normal distance, going further away? Describe.
Casually walking by.
Okay.
Not trying to avoid it.
Okay,
Jerry.
so...
Gary, do you think there's any coins in that room?
No. Then
We're moving forward then.
Yeah. Anyway, Azuri, how close were you to this thing? Let me see. You're about 3 feet away from it. Check out?
I mean, I was going first.
So you're about 3 feet away from this at your closest point. Does that check out for you?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, well, you swear as you walk by, this thing looks at you. You're not sure how.
It looks at me?
It's like its head moved, turned. It doesn't have eyes. Is it looking at you? Can it even see? You don't know.
Walking past.
Normal speed, or...?
Normal speed.
Okay, Zuri's walking past at normal speed. Anyone else doing anything special?
I wave at it and just kind of go on, like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, Dungeon Master. Jerry's not interested in that room. I'm not interested in that room.
He's guessing here. He's very creeped out by the shadow things, which he saw after you all did.
Well, if he changes his mind and wants to go in, I'll be right behind him.
He does not want to go in. So y'all are going to continue down, and you'll see more of these shadow things, and they're just frozen in place mostly. You swear it's like they're watching you, but they're not moving, they're not breathing, they're not doing anything, but you can feel their eyes on you.
I think these are victims of spooky.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm.
on.
So Dungeon Master, we've got this really long corridor, right?
Mhm. Oh
With
yeah, you've been walking for
classrooms.
about 100 feet. This is a school corridor, which isn't unusual for what it's worth.
Oh shit. Okay. Grass, hold this torch, would you please?
I take the torch.
Azuria, hold the spear, please.
I hold the spear.
What are you doing, Clyde?
Jerry, try and keep up. Grabbing the girls and charging down the corridor.
All right. Okay. Okay. How to run this? All right. You're gonna grab them and run.
Yeah, grabbing
You've got the
them
strength to
by
hold them.
their scruff of their collars, their armor, their whatever's right there.
One weighs 160. The other's a half elf, which doesn't weigh so much. Okay, that works.
I'm 2,000 plus pounds.
Yeah, you should have the
18
strength to do that because
exceptional-
strength is also based off of your own weight. When you have a higher
Yeah,
weight,
I'm
you can lift
picking them
more.
up off the ground, one in each hand, and running down the hallway.
Okay.
Screw this spooky bullshit. And Mr. Jerry with the torch, he can try and keep up.
Wait, don't leave me! And he's running from behind you. Are you going as fast as you
Technically,
can?
we
Or...
don't need you.
Yes, you do! You need me! I'm important!
Yeah, I'm gonna run until I see a break in the pattern or I start to tire out.
Alright, well, yeah, you'll run for a bit, and the torchlight that one of the girls is holding will reveal that the corridor twists left up ahead, and you follow the twist, and Jerry's like, wait, slow down! And he's
All right,
running
we'll
as
stop at
fast
the
as he
corner.
can.
We'll stop at the corner for him. Not abandoning him, but he's got to carry his own damn weight.
He is. Oh boy, is he running. Oh god, Beth is gonna kill me.
And while we're waiting, I'll set them down. Sorry about that, ladies, but that's some bullshit back there.
Oh, don't worry, the bullshit is up ahead. Like, there's more classrooms and shit following this hall. Anyway, Jerry catches up with y'all. Don't do that! Oh, I want to go home. I want to
Jerry,
go
you brought us
home.
into
I'm
a
sorry.
spook fest. Undead, ghosts, and other
I
shit.
didn't know.
And none of us have seen a single goddamn coin. Quite frankly, Jerry, you're of the wrong gender and nowhere near as pretty as either of these. If I have to carry people out of here, I think you know who my first two picks are. And you're not on that very, very short list.
What the fuck, man? He's actually
fair,
crying.
If we don't find coins soon, he's not going to see the end of this.
No, please. Look, I didn't know. I thought it was just some abandoned house that the owners were eccentric and rich. I didn't know.
Girls, my spear and my torch, please.
I hand him the torch.
Listen,
Right.
you might
I'm
need all
sorry.
four of us to get out of here. I don't know.
Jerry, I don't see anything that you're contributing at this point.
He's speechless.
Yes. Well, Jerry, we are under contract, so all is well. But you need to run faster next time.
Well. I'm not a horse. I can't do that fast.
Are you calling me a horse?
No, sorry, sir. No.
Okay, then.
Hey, anyways, party perception checks.
Oh, shit. Yes, I rolled a 2.
Passed by 13.
I made it. I've made
Okay.
all of mine. I haven't felt one yet.
Jerry makes his, so everyone is going to see. So I mentioned how the corridor stretches to the left-hand side, which would be, since you're going south to north, that would be towards the west. So from the east end of this corridor, floating through the wall is that thing.
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. Okay, give me an initiative roll. Jerry takes one look and is like, "Fuck this!" And he's running down that corridor, to the next
So
door.
it came through the wall.
It floated straight
With
through
a
the wall. It's
stick.
semi-transparent.
All right, I'm
With
just
it-
gonna watch. There's nothing I can do. If it came through the wall, my shit ain't gonna do fuck for
It is not moving incredibly fast for what it's worth. Hit with torch and disbelieve. Okay. I
I
want to
will
point
also
out here,
disbelieve.
party, the option of running is an option, and I know normally you don't run. You might want to run.
Run where? You haven't described anything.
I did. I mentioned how the corridor continues down to the left. That's the way forward. The way back would be
All right.
south.
Well then,
and this
while
thing came
they're
from the east.
dealing with that, Gressy's gonna walk on ahead.
Oh, you're walking? Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
I've got
mean-
Clyde and Azuri. And okay, so Azuri, you said you rolled a 6?
6 for initiative.
6 for initiative. Okay, party has initiative.
I'm good with that.
And this thing sort of growls and reveals a mouthful of sharp teeth, and its eyes are beady black things, and it raises those long blood-soaked fingers and is moving towards Azuri. They like
Ooh.
you.
Yay. Okay.
Anyways, so Clyde, you're gonna move up and hit with the torch. Azuri, go ahead and roll the hit with that thingy.
+3.
+3. You're close range most of this time.
18 at first.
18 at first. Dice your damage. And I'll give it a saving throw. Oh,
2
wow.
points of
2.
damage.
2 points of damage. It screeches out, and then this bright light erupts from it, and it like raises its hands and bats at the air in front of its eyes, screaming all the while. Clyde, roll to hit with the torch.
Crap. 4.
4. You
That's all
swish.
adjustments.
Yeah, you swish the torch around, and it's moving around too. It's hard. Anyway, that's it for semi-round 1, if you will. Dual swords, attack. Clyde, what are you doing? I still have Jerry fleeing fast and Grast walking down the corridor.
You have who doing what?
Jerry is running down the corridor, and Grast is walking down the corridor. I have you, Clyde, and you, Azuri, over there.
Actually, no.
It came through a wall. What do you want me to do? I can't hit shit that comes through a wall.
Headshot. Okay, Azuri. Clyde, what are you doing this round?
Dungeon Master, I am going to splash it with water.
Splash it with water. Okay.
In the name of the gods and all that is crumb and shiny, I abjure you. And splash it with plain old ordinary water.
So I was going to ask, is this holy water?
No, I'm too poor for that.
Azuri, give me a perception check.
But I'm praying to all the gods
Mm-hmm.
that I know of.
By
That, yeah. 'cause
Azuri,
I
do you
ain't
believe
got
this to be
shit
some
for this.
form of undead? Do you wish to try turning it?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so Azuri, you draw the swords. It's like, wait, hold on, and you sheath them again. I'm penalizing you for that because I kind of had to spoon feed you the answer here. And you're gonna draw forth your holy symbol and go ahead and type out what you want to say or say it. And yeah, Clyde, you dig out your water and you're uncapping it and going to splash it. And you said your thing, unless you're saying anything more as you do this.
No, that's it.
Well, you feel the power channel through you, and no, you splash water on the floor in front of this thing because it just passes through this thing. But damn it if that wasn't smart. And Azuri, in the name of the Lord of Chaos, be gone! Give me a d20.
Shit, rolled off the table.
Roll it again.
That's a 12.
A 12. Alright, well this thing was blinded from light already, so light emanates from it again, and it shrieks and begins backing away until it goes through the wall.
Pixie,
It's gone.
why didn't you do that sooner?
Just remembered it.
Really, you can channel the power of a god, and you just remembered it.
Dungeon Master, can I hear this since I'm just walking out of
Yeah, you'll hear
Lot of
this.
Things I do,
Why?
okay?
She likes this building. And she asked us if she could have it once we leave. I mean, clearly she is insane.
Okay, so, Azuri,
I have a lot
I-
of things I can do, okay?
I relinquish any claims to this territory. This is wildland, so far as I'm concerned.
Maybe we should have tried to exercise Spooky.
In the names
But
of
I
the
like
gods,
Spooky.
mayhap. I'll pat Grast on the shoulder. Stay close.
But
If
I
y'all
like
exercise
Spooky.
Scoopy, that would be amazing.
Yeah, well, she's in between us and Treasure.
Agreed.
Okay, it doesn't mean I can't like Spooky. She's nice.
She probably killed everyone.
Where'd
Okay.
that fool with the other torch go?
He ran
Jerry.
ahead of me.
He's about 150 feet down the corridor over by one of the things, and because he's over there and it's lit up, you can see he's standing next to the door waving at y'all. Guys, I found the door! I found the door! It's a normal door! Not one of these fucking classrooms!
He's going to be
Don't
seductive.
touch it.
I'm not touching it! Come over here! Let's get out of here before that thing comes back!
He's going to get us killed. You know
I mean,
that.
I could just
Both
kill
of
him
you.
now.
Alright, let's keep looking for coins and treasure, but
I like how long it
Brass.
took for y'all to disbelieve
Yes.
Jerry.
if I go to hand you my torch, just hang on to it so I can see where I'm going, okay?
Okay.
After this room, I
Missouri,
I
are
need to
you
get-
sure you like this place so damn much?
Yes.
Okay then.
I mean, she'll have to fight Spooky for it.
The clerics of
That's
Quintus
not
would
my-
find this place quite appealing.
That's not my affair. Alright. Dungeon Master, I'm gonna move with Missouri and Grast up to Jerry, assuming they are moving also.
Okay, everyone moving up?
Yeah, I'm going at a leisure pace at this point. No.
Yeah, I'm not busting ass either.
Well, y'all will notice that the black things aren't in this part of the corridor, or they've disappeared.
What black things?
The black school children shaped thing that didn't move but just looked at us. And I guarantee they all formulated to form that thing that you all had taken care of.
All right.
Once we get to the next room, I need to memorize a spell.
Yeah, we get it.
Alright. So y'all are gonna meet up with Jerry at the thing, and if y'all are doing something special, let me know, otherwise I'll keep moving you forward.
Missouri.
We are doing something special. Missouri needs to get a spell back.
But you know what I mean, like with Jerry, where it's like, okay, Jerry,
Missouri.
stand still for a second, I'm gonna try something. Stab!
Missouri,
Yes.
do you by chance have healing on hand?
I do.
What god do you worship again,
Quintus.
Quintus?
My god is a very chaotic one.
Now, I have something for you. You've been throwing around that magic thing you do, yes?
Yes.
Have you ever thought to ask your god to see if he could give you one?
Okay, that's kinda meta, my man. You're a fighter.
Wait, what was the question?
I have an not intelligence, but I have wisdom of 18. It's not that hard to piece together.
What was the question?
I'll allow it. Someone repeat it for girls, please. I'm gonna go quickly take a piss.
I was asking if she's ever thought of praying from her god for that spell.
What
To see
spell?
if-
No, but my arsenal is filled with spells. If I try and pray for a different spell at this time, my god might get mad at me. And I'm
Hey,
scared of
guys.
what my god can do to me.
Hey, guys, I'm not trying to be a dick here. What spell?
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Well, there's a reason I asked, did you have healing?
Anyways, I'm back.
Dungeon
Welcome
Master.
back, Double M.
Hi! What's up?
I stabbed Jerry.
Rolled a hit.
I guess we're doing this now.
Alright, Jerry will make his perception check. I'll need an initiative. No, not initiative. That'll come after this roll.
20.
If
Dice your damage.
Oof.
if I see this, I'll assist.
3 plus 6, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with 3. I don't want to do full strength.
Oh, okay. Well, let me do the system shock. Okay, he passes. Okay, you stab Jerry. He screams bloody murder. Ah! And falls backwards on his ass. His side is cut open. He's bleeding. And he's looking up at you sympathetically. He raises his arm to shield himself from another blow. Give me an initiative roll, everyone. Everyone. We're doing this separately now.
Well, I had something to say afterwards.
Good, you can say it after we calculate initiative and stuff.
2.
2.
4, 2, and 2. Okay. Type in your actions for the round.
What the hell is wrong with this? Okay, there we go. Well, I'm in the wrong actions.
Rip. You silly monkeys. I should make a monster appear just for that.
I'm trying so she'll at least have 2 so we can go a bit further without having to stop again.
I'm making it take a minute. I'm not applying spell restrictions. That's why you
I know!
What is your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral?
Yes.
Damn, that's really borderline to being chaotic evil, my man.
Well, technically, I'm the same as Quintus here, so I mean, I'm
Yeah, but
not exactly
you
the same.
stabbed a dude so that someone could heal him so they could have a spell slot? That's kind of
Crazy
evil,
logic?
dude.
I mean, technically,
No, that's
more-
evil. Grills,
Still insane.
let me know if I'm being wrong here. That's evil.
Okay, you have a choice here. It's either evil or insane.
Evil?
It's one of the two, because it's not I couldn't care less, neutral, and it sure as hell wasn't good.
Yeah.
I'm not
Evil.
stating that it wasn't evil. I'm stating that it is insane.
Okay, Azuri, you can start dicing Cure Light Wounds. It will take a bit because that's a 5-second spell, I believe. Anyways.
1. Cure light wounds, 1 segment.
Isn't it 5? I could have sworn it was 5.
Max healing.
Nice. Okay, you will fully heal him.
Claire, 1. I gotta check just to be sure. I'm fairly confident, but not absolutely.
Yeah, page 43, Player's
Dungeon
Handbook.
Master, you are correct. Wow, that is 5 segments. You
Uh-huh.
were absolutely right. My
Yay.
bad.
Yeah, I did something. Alright. Azura, you cast Cure Light Wounds on Jerry. Like, he can't resist, but he's like, no, don't touch me, no! And, you know, you probably, like, move his arm aside and place your hand on the wound, and golden light shines forth, and... Oh God.
Boop him on the nose.
No, typically you have to touch, like, the main body mass to do curative thing. I've never really nailed
I know,
it down,
that's,
but yeah.
that's after the Cure Light Wounds.
You boop him on the nose.
I boop the snoot.
There you go, Jerry. You were of use.
God damn it.
Though I never stated I was a very sane person when you hired me.
Yeah, Jerry's kind of stammering, and he slowly gets himself up to his feet, He's instinctively leaning against the wall, but the blood is there, but the wound is healed.
All
Nicely
right,
done,
smoke
Azuri.
break. Goddamn, smoke break.
Yep.
Crazy and crazier.
All right.
I know you didn't do. I know you said spell limits are off, but it's just more the fact that it's always one, and then we have to stop again.
I don't know. I'm still considering whether that's a crazy or evil. For now, I'm gonna let it stand as crazy, but Jesus, dude, that's very close to evil.
4.
Put it in
insanity
dice.
and evil are kind of borderline each other.
No, there's a difference. Evil can be logical. Evil can be, I am doing this, it is horrible, but there is a purpose for this.
Well, I would like to point out I'm level 1. How are you going to half my level?
You'll be a 0 level character. You'll have to earn all the XP to get back up to first. You'll have only up to 4 hit points. It would suck. I'd rather not. But we have to be good about playing to alignments that we've chosen.
Yeah, and I haven't really played a chaotic neutral other than rifle, and I had to lie the entire time.
Yeah, doesn't sound like fun. But the thing is, you could have said...
But that's because of the god, though.
Yeah.
So I don't exactly know how to play my alignment, so I'm trying to test the borders here.
Alright, well, I think that was more than borderline, but I'll be nice and let it go to prevent...
Yeah, you definitely push the envelope there. Guys,
I'm-
is
I'm-
this what it's like playing with Economy?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
He is, but he is chaotic evil.
He is. A chaotic evil character could do that easily. That makes perfect sense for chaotic evil. Neutral evil? Not neutral evil. Neutral evil, that might even be too chaotic for them. Chaotic neutral?
Okay.
Probably not, but I will let it slide
Wow. Okay.
once. That was your gimme.
Because Clyde at this point is like, wow, these people are sociopaths and psychos. And
Yeah, Jerry thinks the
Yeah.
same thing. That's why he's currently attempting to evade away from you all back towards the exit.
initiative from everyone again.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6.
Put it in dice rolls, but yeah, 6 for you. And yeah, you can put in actions. Alright, 4, 6, Aiden, I'll need initiative from you. Anyway, monkeys go burr. I'll just have to double the chance for encounters.
Oh, sorry. I hit.
Your
Thank you,
initiative is
Jason.
not a 1. Alright, let me see some actions.
Okay.
Jerry's running like he's never run before. Actually, he ran about that fast on the way chasing Clyde when he thought y'all had abandoned him. Mark your calendars, people. Room 100 and what are we up to? 60? And he's running. Yeah, 160. Jerry is not stopping, despite what you're calling after him. Chase after him like it's a game. Okay, Azuri, what are you wearing?
Azuri is wearing leather, but it looks like she's in full plate armor.
Because of the...
Because
that's
plate
right,
armor.
yeah.
So leather, but maneuverability of leather, but looks like plate.
Alright, so I've got Clyde clopping away from the psycho chips to grab Jerry. Let's go, dude. Azuri chasing after. Okay, so Clyde, you have the movement speed bonus. You're going to catch up to Jerry first, in addition to your initiative.
So I'll grab his arm.
Roll
I
the
had a
hit.
6 for initiative.
Roll the hit. He's trying to get away. He's like, no, get away. Stop. Don't. No. No.
I
No.
have a 10. I have a 10. Come on, let's go, dude.
Alright, he manages to duck out from under your thing because he is evading this round.
Then
No.
I'm continuing. I am continuing
All right.
on past him.
Wait, you're heading towards the exit? Like back the way you all came? Or are you
All
going...
I have, hey, the whole time we have kept to the right. All I have to do now is keep to the left. Remember, Double M, that's my whole torch strategy.
That doesn't work here.
That
though.
doesn't work in non-Euclidean space.
I'm trying it.
Okay. Okay, I'll get back to you two in a bit. But okay, you're just gonna pass him. Izuri, you're chasing after him like it's a game. Give me fuck, I don't know what to do here. Dice percentage, I guess.
I will hesitate
Okay.
briefly in case he changes his mind and wants to grab my hand.
98.
98. Okay. You know what? Izuri starts to gain, and he's looking, and I need to figure out what he's gonna do. Clyde, he grabs your hand. Help me!
If I get close enough, I'm gonna pat him on the back and say, "Tag, you're it," and run away.
I'm just waiting by the door.
Okay, so Clyde, he's grabbed your hand. What are you doing?
Drag him along.
Alright. Well, you all are
I'm-
gonna have this joyride cut kind of short. The black shadowy figures are indeed gone. You know what else is gone?
What?
The door.
The door.
The door is gone.
The door that I'm heading towards?
The door that y'all entered this room from, way back 20 minutes ago before the monkeys went out the goddamn window again, is gone. No. No, 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 no. It's got to be here. And Jerry pulls out his dagger and starts stabbing at the wall frantically. Gotta be there. Gotta be. No, no. Clyde.
At this point, would I have been able to catch him and say, "Tag, you're in," and run away?
At this point, yes. And if you're doing that,
Yes, I am doing that.
you know, I don't know why I make these monsters. Y'all are terrorizing this dude far more than anyone else. Anyway, you do that, and he actually just screams and throws the dagger to the sky and just curls up into a ball.
I'm leaning against the wall next to the door, just waiting, watching.
You're around the corner. Are you gonna walk to the thingy to get behind me,
I'm
Jerry?
at the exit. I'm at the exit door.
Yeah, no. So the point is, there's an L turn here. Basically, the corridor is shaped like a capital L.
Yeah, but I'm still standing there, waiting, watching.
Right.
They got to come back.
So Zuri, what are you doing after you tag him?
Run to the door, giggling.
The door being back towards Grast. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So
Still
yeah,
running back to the
Clyde
door.
Zuri tags him and then runs back, like it's a game.
Tag, you're it.
Okay.
We're
So,
hot, but we're crazy.
The way that we came in is no longer there.
Yep.
Jerry. I do not know what mushrooms those two have eaten this day. But I suggest you stay close.
I want to go home.
We obviously must go through to get out, as we cannot go back.
Can we wait here for someone to get us?
Who's going to come here to get us?
I don't know.
Exactly. No one.
Alright.
Forward, onward.
Alright. And the dude, you know, he sniffles and picks himself up off the floor and gets his dagger. I'm sorry,
Put your
man.
dagger away. Put your dagger away. Hold your torch.
Okay.
Be a centaur, damn you.
Okay, Centaur, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know it would
Is he
be
gonna
like this.
question Centaur?
No, Jerry's checked out now. You broke him.
Hold your torch. Give
Hold
me
it.
light.
Light, yeah, light.
But being a silly little foal,
You can say
make
pansy.
sure that I can see what I need to see. Because I do not plan on dying in this.
I mean, to be fair, you have a torch.
I do, but if I can put that out, then he's got his, and I can use my spear, kind of thing, ready. Off-world, of course.
hmm
Don't
So
be
I
a
take
silly,
it.
simpering foal, mewling at the teats of your mare. Stand like a true centaur. Hold the light up for me, and hopefully, I can get us out of this place.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do
Put
it.
your back legs in order with your front legs, and walk with me. Now, let us continue.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, Clyde, you and Jerry are moving back towards the exit
Yeah.
this room.
Dungeon Master, do I feel hungry?
No, you're pretty good, all things considered.
Okay.
So when I get within about 30 feet, spear in one hand, my torch and shield in the left, it's going to be, are we done trying to kill one another?
Oh, if I was trying to kill him, he'd be dead.
Are we done with that?
Yeah. He served his purpose.
I'm not sure what that purpose was, but
Well, I mean, I stated
way-
why in voice.
the way
to all.
behind us is closed. Forward is the only way to go. Would someone please kindly open
I'll
the
lead.
door?
Yeah, I opened the door and let the priest through first.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's the end of room 160. Finally, we might not get through this because that was a fair bit of time there, but that was brilliant,
I
guys.
thought we in room 200 something.
No, this is 160.
Okay. You're killing us here, man.
No, you were killing Jerry. Funny enough.
Hey, I healed him. Then I played a game of tag. Speaking of which, he's still it.
That's brilliant. I'll tell you what, if we pick this up later, because I am down to run this, instead of, if Golden's missing one day and we don't want to kick him out of session, if we want to pick this back up, I'm down to run this to completion. Because it started off rocky, but I think we had a lot of fun in the past 30 minutes. I think, yeah, cutting out the salad to get to the meat and potatoes was good call. Thank you, girls.
You're welcome.
I am the cleric of chaos. I am. This
No.
is my.
You are
is my
playing your
job.
class brilliantly. You are playing your class brilliantly. Azuri, 20 years from now, when I resurrect Denalia, you will be a saint if you survive.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
Dungeon Master, at this point, we're plowing forward, but Azuri and Grass, yeah, they are opening the doors, and I'm ready with a spear and shield, and I'm going to extinguish my torch since Jerry's probably cowering by my left flank
Essentially, yeah.
with his torch lit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go second. I don't mind.
Okay. Looks like we have our formation. So yes, room 191, and yes, Azura, you'll get time to pray or do whatever for spells. If you're praying for a magic user spell, let me know. I'll need to figure out what you get.
That's actually what I was going to do.
So go ahead and type it in one shot, if you will. Chromatic Orb, duly noted. You will get a spell back that you believe is Chromatic Orb. And then memorize Chromatic Orb, that's an actual Chromatic Orb you got.
Yes.
And
I'm
yes,
just
again...
exploring the room.
So yes, it's rooms as I've described before. The stone is, yeah, getting a little bit darker. It was, like, very white stone earlier. It's starting to dim a little bit. Slightly more gray at points. So in room 191, there's that note on the table. Yes, Skrills?
Disbelieve again.
The note.
No,
What are you
The room.
disbelieving?
everything.
Okay, you disbelieve the existence of reality itself and achieve Chim, and you transcend to a new level of consciousness.
I'm enlightened now. Ooh.
You're enlightened, and then you're like, wait, hold on. No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm still in this hellhole.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, room 191 has that note. And let's keep moving. Give me a moment here.
Yeah.
Remember, taking the note.
Yep, taking the note, duly noted. You'll have a scrapbook by the end of this.
I
And
will.
let me do some checks.
I'm totally going to show this off if I ever play this character and actually in Denalia. If I ever play this character, I'm totally going to show these notes off to people.
Damn, y'all make it to room 200 without a problem. And again, it's one of those smaller rooms that you feel good, comfortable. Everyone, get 3,000 XP. And you can level up in this room.
Woo!
I don't think I level up.
3,000 XP,
Yeah,
and we can level up.
in this room. I was trying to hint towards this being a safe zone, but yeah.
May I
Yeah,
roll
me no
for my
level up,
HP?
sadly.
You can roll for your HP here. You can level up here. Thief skills, you can put points in here.
Do you want me to do the D10 then just plus the con and then reroll if it's under half, or can I do the D5 plus 5 plus my con?
Just do the D10 plus con.
Okay.
Copy and paste if you need to re-roll it. Now,
Question
guys,
D-
this is more
Hello.
XP than you should be. Oops, sorry. I'll type it out. Dom, go ahead.
Oh no, I just said hello to my dad.
So, Double M, are we going off of what Grill said for specialists? Where at level 1, none of their spells are one level higher or one level lower?
Correct,
That
Amundo.
happens at level
Your
2?
specialization
Okay.
kicks in now.
Just wanted to make. Well, I didn't level up in any
Hello.
of my
Can you
classes.
turn the light on?
Huh?
Light.
What?
Light. Thank you.
Okay. Legitimate dice roll. Fuck yeah, a 9.
Nice.
9 out of 10 ain't bad.
For a Halloween one-shot, this is going beautifully.
I basically brought Harley fucking Quinn into this game. Just without the whole, murdering almost everybody in sight.
hmm So you're in room 200 now. That's actually 1/5 of the way through this thing. Yeah, we're probably not doing it all. Are you all interested in continuing this if we can't finish it tonight?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Grills. This is so far out from what you usually do. I know you're humoring me. That being said, I think you're having fun. I detect amusement.
Oh, Double M, we will talk.
Mhm.
We will talk.
We will talk. Yeah. Hey, I actually think this is more fun than just a standard dungeon crawl quickly done. Like I didn't have enough time for a standard dungeon crawl, so I had to think outside the box. In which case, once you all are done rolling and recording your hit points and such, applying the things from your level ups, Zuri, I know you didn't level up. You have to get like 8,000 XP to level up.
Yep.
Okay, that's Double M. Give me a.
Smoke break. Yes, go
Yeah.
for it.
You knew it. Oh my.
Yeah, I actually need 2,000. Well, hold on real quick. To get a level up in each of my classes, I need 10,000 XP.
Now, I'm not keeping track of your stuff here, so if I have to ask you repeatedly, just bear with me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take that picture. Well, that painting. And I'm gonna walk
I've read-
over to Jerry, show him the painting, and say, "Hey, look, this was what you had coming out of your body when Grass stabbed you."
Stop.
with an
Leave me
with an innocent,
alone.
with an innocent smile.
Alright, we unfortunately can't really do this because Clyde in here. We gotta wait.
All right. Once again, guys, thank you for your indulgence while I satisfy my nicotine addiction and Dungeon Master. For the record, I'm thinking about a 4-point penalty should be assessed to Izuri and Rast, because even though they're cute and pretty from the waist up, they're missing half their legs. And yeah, they don't have that full bearing the full bearing hips that a proper centaur should have. So I'm factoring in that in my perspective of their attractiveness. They're cute
Huh.
and they might be good for a tryst, but they're not mate worthy.
Someone's a little full of himself.
Yes, I am. I am a proper centaur.
I mean, I do have a centaur, cleric, magic user, thief, fighter of Quintus. If you want to deal with that, I'm crazy.
Yes, mount her if she is comely enough. He would. But Izuri, that frail little elf thing, it might kill her just having a tryst. We couldn't have that. That would be bad.
You did miss it, Grills. I did state when DM put the painting that was on the wall, that Azuri would have grabbed it, walked over to Jerry, and said, "Hey, this looks like the stuff that came out of you when Grass stabbed you," and then giggle innocently.
Oof. Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, he just throws up his hands in front of him and winces. It's like, get away from me!
Yeah, Dungeon Master, I'll hey, leave him alone. We don't get paid without this guy.
We don't get paid with this guy either.
Well, maybe we will get paid, but we sure as hell can't go back.
Room
It's forward or
200.
nothing, and he can hold a torch, so he's at least worthy as being a link boy.
I just want to go home. 800 rooms to go. 800 rooms to go. 800 rooms. Oh god. We're in room 200 at the moment, so
If you die before you have gotten it, I won't hold you against it. Picture on the wall. Keep that blood pumping. Dungeon Master, burn the picture.
I have it though.
Yeah, Zuri's
No.
got it, unless you're gonna try and
you
beat her
took
to
it.
get it, because she's like gonna see
No.
it. Oh, I want it!
No,
And go over
but
and
if-
cut it out.
Okay, if Izuri takes it, then that's one thing. But if it's still hanging on the wall, put the torch to it.
Okay, and then the party's continuing after their rest, recuperation, level ups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I'll keep Jerry behind me and off to my left with the two psycho women in front.
My god.
We have a psycho and a sociopath. Those are different.
Jerry? Jerry doesn't know. Jerry just wants to go home.
Pretty cute and deranged. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, day 219, there's an actual, like, tablet carved into the wall type of deal. And on it is the stuff over there. You're not going to be able to take this off unless you want to spend some time carving it out with equipment that you don't have present.
What's it say?
Specimen 1, failure, 0 souls. Specimen 2, mostly failure, only 2 souls. Specimen 3, somewhat successful, slow, but powerful, 62 souls. Specimen 4, very successful, 1,301 souls.
I believe the thing that you all tried to fight, the one that came to the wall, I think she might be the slow but powerful one there.
Maybe. But I was able to make it where she ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you going to be able to make Specimen 4 run away is the question.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let me look at my map over here. Ooh, specimen number that is coming up now. Oh, we're having fun. Alright, and we will go until room 220. It should have been 210, so I'm going to have to move it up. Give me a moment to look at this guy, because it's been a while since I've seen him. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! The fun one. So, room
If this
200...
is the Hulk from from fucking Left 4 Dead, I'm going to be mad.
You would be mad. So, I need to get a picture of this guy, but in the meantime I can visually describe it. This corridor is metal sheeting of some kind. Metal holding metal in place. Your footsteps clang, and Clyde, you're making a ton of noise as you walk through this thing.
I'll try to step
Trap.
softly.
Trap.
No traps that you can detect. Give me a moment.
No. I mean, I'm saying this is a trap out loud. My character's saying this is a trap.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. So, what's the party doing?
Drawing
The,
sword and then...
Sorry.
I'm going to
just drawing-
cautiously follow.
No, let Aiden finish, please.
I'm just going to draw my sword and be prepared.
Draw your
That's
sword.
it.
Be prepared. Thank you. Sorry for cutting you off. Coromate, but Clyde.
Okay, I'm not stepping on anybody here, because, okay. I will cautiously follow Grast and Izuri. Shield and spear at the ready.
So y'all are moving forward, making a lot of noise. You entered the room from the south, heading up north. Lighting in here is pretty abysmal.
And Dungeon Master, again, keeping a lookout up as well as to the sides and ahead.
Alright. Well, it's a lot of clanking and clattering as y'all are moving and scraping and stuff on this metal, and y'all can give me intel checks.
Yes, with a 1. So I made it by 13.
My intel is an 11. I rolled an 11.
On the nose, yes.
Failed by 2.
Alright, Jerry fails it. He's too stuck in his own head. Those of you that made your intel checks, as you're walking along and hearing this clanking and clattering and stuff, the thought occurs to you that it's not matching the footsteps perfectly. Like, there's a sequence of it that matches your footsteps, Clyde. The clip-clopping and the clanking sounds right. But you're listening, and it's like you hear the echoes of 5 footsteps.
Look around.
Look around. Alright. Well, I'll need to know what everyone else is doing. Push Jerry as you do so. Okay. So you're pushing Jerry forward and evading forward, I presume? Clyde?
I'm evading right. I am pushing Jerry left.
Alright. So the information I was about to mention, but you all started typing so quick. So, like, you tune into this, and then it's like, that's coming from behind us. And for those of you that choose to look behind you, which, yeah, sorry, Izuri, you don't get this. This thing is following from behind. Slowly, dragging its leg and that oversized butcher knife that it's holding.
Headshot.
Headshot. Okay, put it in nil. Yeah. Well, you're going to push Jerry aside, essentially, Clyde, and that's going to make him aware of the problem.
This looks like Resident Evil.
It kind of does. Sort of like Triangle Head, doesn't it?
Not Resident Evil, the Silent Hill.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get
And
the
that's
music up.
Pyramid Head.
That's
And
what I
these look
thought,
like
yeah.
the nurses, not the.
Hold on, give me a second.
So I do not see this.
Not at the moment. Give me a second. There we go. Sorry, continue walking. Attack with torch, headshot. Okay, initiative roll. Oh, you're typing something?
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got us, guys. Ah, shit. 1.
Okay. Well, the creature is slow. Really slow. It's
How
dragging
long is
that
its weapon?
leg behind it. The weapon is kind of hard to see here. It's about 6 feet in length, but this thing moves slowly. Like, unbelievably
Okay, so it has
slowly.
no use.
Alright, so Grast, you're going for a headshot?
Mm-hmm.
And Clyde, you're going for that torch thing. Clyde, you move faster and you're closer, so you can roll to hit first.
Critical hit.
Dice percentage. And as you do it, your vision like bursts red for a second and the floor underneath you swirls. It's surreal.
Dungeon Master, I rolled an 11.
Triple damage, dice it. And by dice
Okay.
it, I don't know what you dice for a torch. D3?
Club?
Club. That's a good point. It would be a club. Let me check. Club is normally a D6 man-sized. I'll take that. And then there's burning to consider. So triple the
But
club
wouldn't
damage.
the penalties from him not being proficient kick in?
It's a natural 20. He's gonna get it.
Yeah,
thing
I
does
hit
not.
it with a natural 20.
Have I described how slow this
And-
thing is? It doesn't have
and-
armor class to speak of.
And Lydia, you're spot on, but my strength bonus to hit compensates for the non-proficiency penalty.
Okay.
Good call, though. Okay, so Dungeon Master, for damage, I rolled on the D6 a 5. I am +4 to hit.
9
So
tripled
that's
becomes
9
20.
tripled. 27 plus burn, bitch. Burn.
It doesn't need the burn, Clyde. You smack this thing and knock its head clean off. And it just sort of collapses.
Damn it, Missouri! Call for your god!
Grast, are you going for that headshot, or...?
Maybe not.
He just said he knocked the head off,
Yeah, very easy to target. It's not moving. Do you want to stab it?
even though he didn't even state it was a headshot.
He killed it. He did, like, 10 more points of damage than this thing had hit points.
Then no, I'm not going for a headshot. I'm turning around and continuing.
Okay. Well, that was unexpected.
That was awesome.
That was.
I will take that 50 XP. Damn it, yeah.
Alright, well, Jerry slowly crawls up and thanks you. And the party continues on.
Yes. Be a goddamn centaur for once in your life. And I'll help him.
Hell
to his
yeah.
feet.
Hell yeah. That's not Jerry
Anybody
speaking,
take
that's the DM.
I know you can't grow an extra pair of legs, but damn it, man, you can try.
So this was
I
supposed
got
to...
this one, guys.
This was supposed to be 210, it was 220 instead. 3.
But
One.
did you take any damage?
Missouri, no. I was unharmed. It jumped up and I smacked the crap out of it.
Actually, I'd like to retract my statement from earlier, guys. I think that one was the slow but powerful one.
Huh?
The one
Well,
that did
on the-
62 souls.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty slow. That did look pretty powerful. Anyway, room 122. 2 rooms later, y'all are gonna open the door and start walking on through, and then there's this, noise, which sounds like a screeching growl, as the party will see a familiar face. Oop, that was the wrong one. Boop. Dice initiative.
One of y'all.
Damn it.
I failed it last time.
As she floats through the door and starts trying to get you. Alright, party has initiative. Actions.
Azuri, call for your god!
Okay. I read through the cleric. It did not say I don't have a limit on this.
Nah, you're good. Attempt to turn undead. Okay, Zuri, that's going to take you that much time. Grass going for the headshot. Curly, well, Clyde going for smacking with the torch. Alright, Clyde, you can roll to hit. You're going to get there first because you're closer.
Shit. 6 plus 2, 8. First level fighter.
Yeah, no, S. Wait, how are you only first level?
Yeah.
Don't you attack higher?
Not with an improvised weapon, he doesn't.
I'm not proficient,
Oh.
and I don't have proficiencies stacked.
No, you don't have proficiency stacked, but the point is you're a second level fighter. You pick up something you're not familiar with. Don't you still attack as a second level fighter? -2?
Wait, that's right. We leveled up. So I am second level.
Mm-hmm. That being
Okay,
said, that's still too low.
Yeah, still way too low. I know the chart.
Yep. So yeah, you wave it in front of her, and she hisses and snarls at the flames and swipes at you, and misses. And those long red fingernails swish by the air by your head, and at this point, Grask, you can roll for your headshot.
Yeah, I'm basically...
Dice percentage. Oh my.
75.
Let me check the tables. That's not good.
You
Melee
fucking
fumble,
got
75.
me.
Hit self, no damage. Okay, that's your attack done. And at this point, Azuri, give me that d20. Please, Quintus, can you make this thing go away again, please? Okay, dice it.
16.
Again, the light shines forth from your holy symbol as you hold it aloft, and this woman thing screams and flails and moves back as if the light is literally pushing her away, and she floats through the door.
Yeah, bitch.
Nope, my bad.
It's being surprisingly helpful.
Yeah, it's like quad classing gives you a ton of skills. You're just gonna take forever to level up.
Okay.
I'm ready for when Azuri hits high level. That's gonna be OP as fuck.
Yeah, it is. When you brandish your holy symbol and make a lich shriek and recoil and flee away from you as fast as it possibly can, that is pretty badass.
Alright. Party's moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dungeon Master, at this point, wipe the sweat off of the brow and pick up Jerry from the puddle that he's collapsed into. Get up, man.
I want to go home.
Grow some more legs, damn it.
I don't know how.
Maybe if you pray to Quintus, he might give you extra legs.
I
Right,
want
Nemo?
to go home.
There is no back, there's through. Anyhow, hold your torch alive.
Alright,
We
I
need
think
to see.
Dom went mute for a second. Not Dom, Aiden went mute for a second, I think.
I'm here.
You're here, okay.
No, we're all here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
Just going forward. Not really.
Yes, Dungeon Master, we're moving forward at this point.
moving forward at this point. So y'all continue deeper into this thing. Room 250. It's different. It's bigger. It reminds you of the entry area. There's even a chandelier up at the front. There's like this balcony deal with basically you enter from the south end of the room. The north end has stairs set to the northwest and northeast corners of the room. And they, lead up to a thing about 12 or so feet elevated. In the area, between the stairs centered is a doorway. And in front of that doorway is a box that looks like the type of Christmas present you'd find under your Christmas tree in real life. It's wrapped
Dungeon
up
Master.
in colorful paper with a bow. Yes.
I walk in, but I hug the back wall. Walk in, then immediately turn to the left and back up against the wall and say, "Spooky, come out."
Aw, man, you're ruining all the fun, Spooky says as she rises in front of the present.
I'll open the present.
Hold on. Congratulations, you've made it like a quarter of the way through here, so... Yay, good for you. I hope you like the specimens. They're my friends. Anyway, here's a gift for your progress, or whatever. And she just sort of lamely flies through the ceiling.
I'll open the gift.
Okay, everyone else, what are you doing? As Azuri goes and tears open the
Telling
gift.
Quint the
Jerry?
the Azuri to check it for traps first.
Well, Azuri, to the best of your knowledge, it's not trapped. You shift it around slightly to see if maybe there's a pressure plate or something, and no, it moves around easily enough. Doesn't appear to be tripwired or anything. It feels light, really light. You're not sure if there's even anything in there. Are you giving it like a little shake or anything, or are you just opening it?
Opening it.
Okay. Yeah, you tear open the ribbon and the stuff, or, open it nicely. You probably tear it open. You're a cleric of Quintus. And the inside is empty, except for... Give me a second. I want to find a picture of this. You know what? I'll just type it. It's easy enough.
Head crab.
No head crab.
I wouldn't put it past you to do that.
I would. Anyways, so you open it, and it is empty, except for some writing on the inside of the box, which says...
Property of Whaling Yutani Corporation.
Azuri, what are you doing?
I'll look behind me.
You look behind you, and let me get a picture of these. One second.
I'm going for a smoke real quick.
Dungeon Master, wouldn't I see whatever appears behind her, though?
You'll see. Just give me a second.
Hey, they look cute. Hey!
These things pop out of the walls from the ceiling all over the damn place. They are all over the thing.
Smash that one. And that one.
And there's like a loud boom right as it happens, giving you a jump scare.
Okay.
Can I pet the tiny toon skeleton, please?
You can certainly try. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna wait for Grills to get back. But yeah, I'll describe the thing, and yeah, you can go over and pet it. It's made of something. Wood? Painted? I sent the same one twice. Yeah.
Alright. Sorry about that, friends, but I am back. So, oh, wow. We've opened up a thing, and it's got what in it? These pictures?
No, so
they pop
inside
out of the wall and the roof and shit.
they fall.
Huh?
If you look behind towards the way that y'all came in, which is already did, these things pop out of like the walls and the ceiling and stuff, and loud noises sound.
Alright. Those things pop out of the walls, ceiling, etc.
Mm-hmm.
They're fake.
Dungeon Master, I disbelieve.
Okay. They look pretty fucking real. Like, you can see the wood, the paint. Someone spent a disturbing amount of time on those last two, but the other ones are pretty cool.
Alright. I actively disbelieve, and I'll swing the torch at the nearest one.
Alright, there's no roll to hit here. You will hit it. Are you trying to set it on fire or just break it?
Break it.
You will break it very easily. The wood is not very thick.
I go for the door
Uh,
to the north.
Did we miscommunicate? I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images.
Mm-hmm.
They're made out of wood.
Yeah,
A minute,
painted wood.
Grills, have you ever had something pop out of a scary house that's just stationary? If you look behind the picture, you see that wood part.
Wooden support.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Think these are just like stop signs coming off of a school bus.
Basically.
Okay. All right.
So if you want, you can still break one and burn it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I broke one of them, and it's like
Broken.
All right.
Let's keep moving.
Spooky, how old are you?
Spooky's already
Ooh.
left through the ceiling, and
God damn it.
yeah. So
Quickly, maybe set one of the doors on fire. She'll come back and yell at us again.
this is good. This is good times. So the party is continuing forward, I take it?
Yeah.
Please.
Please? Or are we stopping here?
No, we're going.
Yes, please. Moving forward,
Okay.
please.
I'm checking for encounters, guys. Okay, that's room 300, another one of those resting rooms, as y'all feel the comfort of, this thing is nice, it's good. On the wall is an image, and ignore the rest of it, I don't have time to crop it. You're looking at the purple thing.
You are here, but there's no X on the damn thing.
It keeps moving around, too.
It says it's room 53. Thank you, sir.
Mm.
I'm gonna take it.
You can't.
Okay.
It's you're trying to take it, it's not a painting, it's in the wall.
Moving forward.
Moving forward, okay.
Going to the nearest door and just going through.
Yep, okay. Oh, yes, we get to my favorite specimen. We get to my favorite specimen now. One moment, please. I gotta get the right thing. You're gonna go till room 310. Just a moment, please.
Speaking of which, question Dublin. Have you decided on what Quintus's holy symbol is yet? I still have it as unknown.
Alright, whatever you want it to be. There. Done.
It's a 4-leaf clover.
But that okay.
A 4-leaf clover, that could work.
How would that
I see
work?
the 4-leaf clover as luck, not chaos.
Yeah.
Those are just different words for the same thing. You know what? It's whatever you want it to be, Azuri. Congratulations. You get to decide. So,
The holy.
room 310 looks really weird. It's still brick, like stone brick for the floor and things. There are these... How to describe this best? So, like, you walk forward into this room, and in front and center, there's this giant, it almost looks like a painting, but it's floor to ceiling, and it's not painted, and it looks like a giant skull. It's like a panel?
A floor-to-ceiling panel that looks like a giant skull. Okay, Azuria and Grast went in first, right?
Mm-hmm. As per standard.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off on my actions to see what they do.
Look for
Can
a
you
door.
please split the room to me again? Sorry, I'm doing laundry at the present moment.
Honestly, it's fairly nondescript at the moment. That there's going to be a couple doors that you're all going to have to go through. You know what? I forgot to mention the important thing. So it's a giant skull, this panel at the back end of this room here, and upon looking at it a little bit more, you realize there's a keyhole set in it.
Attempt to pick the lock if it's
Okay.
not
Should we look
already.
for a key?
Hmm?
Should we look for a key?
I can't answer that because I'm the dungeon master.
I'm asking them.
Dungeon Master, if you recall earlier, I said I was trying to pick up any nails, bone splinters, etc. that I could use for possibly lockpicks.
Alright, in one of the rooms you passed by, there was a skeleton. I forgot to mention it because I'm silly. You got some bone splinters there you can use. Are you going to try and pick?
Okay. I will attempt to pick the lock. I am not a thief, though I know I only have an 1% chance of that, but I will give it a jab.
Alright, you jab it, and you try and pick it, and it ain't going.
Well,
Open lock 40%.
Alright.
I'll. I'm guessing at this point, Azuria actually has lockpicks in her hand.
Yes.
Wow, I could have used those to try this, but okay, you go ahead.
Azuria,
You go,
it ain't
girl.
going. It ain't going.
You're cute for a two-legged thing, but wow, okay, thanks.
Oh my god.
I've been picking all the locks.
Trying.
Okay?
I'm sorry, man. It's just find the key. Come on.
I'll look for it.
Alright, so you start
I
examining.
asked, should we look for a key, and I got ignored.
You did. 1 second.
Sorry, Hayden.
So y'all are, well, I say y'all. My goodness. Azuri, you're looking for a key. Grast, you're going with.
Yeah, looking for a key.
All right, Clyde, you going with Jerry?
I'm gonna sit tight with Jerry, and it's like, hey, guy, let them look. We'll just sit here and keep an eye on this shit.
Yeah. Oh. Anyways, so you'd find a note, Azuri.
Okay.
And you keep looking in a different room. There's some barrels. You're searching in them, maybe trying to find a key. And
Is there any like puppets for rivers?
Puppets or
running
rivers?
water. Running water.
No.
I was hoping that would help because I was hoping that would hint.
Golden. Golden's been watching. Oops, wrong one. Anyway, you keep searching for a bit, and I know, salad. We're about to exit the salad. Last bit of salad. Now we're on to the meat. And with this last note, like it's crumpled around something, you smooth it out. Inside is a key, where the back of it is fashioned to look like a skull, very similar to the door.
I'll go and try and unlock it with the key.
Alright. So Zuri, Grast, y'all will rejoin Clyde and Jerry. And yeah. Zuri, you try the key, it fits right on in. Give me just a minute here. Oops, wrong one. Coromid is typing, so I'm going to wait on that for a minute.
Who's typing?
I saw you were typing something in actions.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, the key fits in the lock, and click, it opens, because I assume you're opening it, Azuri?
Yep.
Okay, and you open the door and lead the party through into the next room. And the next room is similar to this room. It's a wide corridor, maybe 30 or so feet wide. There's the door at the south that you entered through, and the passage goes to the north. You continue going north with the party, and you get to a point where you're able to see the far wall. There are two doors on the left and right end of the north part of this room, and standing in between them... That's funny, Grills.
I gotcha.
Anyways, so standing... damn it. Did not copy. Standing between the two doors is this fucking thing.
Headshot.
Spear, throw.
Okay. Give me an initiative roll.
I feel the luck. Yes!
So,
6. Solid 6.
so it's behind the door, right?
No. There are two doors. It's standing in front of the two doors, just motionlessly, not moving an inch.
Oh.
Hi.
So, Grills, what happened?
I rolled a 6 for initiative,
Okay, thank you.
And-
I was trying to figure out what happened.
and I am chucking my spear at it.
Okay, and Grast, you were going for a headshot?
Well, I thought we were being attacked, and so.
Well, this thing isn't moving.
Alright, well then, I'm not gonna do anything.
Alright. Clyde, roll to hit. You've got the height thing, so there's no penalty here. The ceiling's high enough.
8 plus 2, 10. That's
10.
second level.
10 at second hits, dice your damage.
3 plus 4, 7 hit points of damage.
It crumples over like a puppet on strings that went limp.
Draw another spear and ready.
Alright, 1 moment. Okay, what's the rest of the party doing at this time?
Watching.
So, Clyde, you're ready with the spear. Azuri couldn't even say hi.
Is
Jerry is just covering
he
his
between
eyes.
one door or both doors?
He's not blocking it. You could go around where he was standing and he wouldn't touch him.
Okay,
We
well
are
then.
in a dungeon full of abominations.
Alright, well then, Dungeon Master, I will walk around him, not ignoring him, eyes on him, and go through the door.
Okay, you go for the door. It opens easily. Is the rest of the party following?
Dungeon Master, I'll move forward and retrieve my thrown spear
Alright, you'll
and
retrieve
do
it.
a double stomp on that thing.
You do a double
Stomp,
stomp on it.
Yeah, that thing ain't getting up. No,
Mhm.
fuck that.
Alright, well, y'all travel into the next room, and, Jerry's... Or Clyde, are you last in the formation?
No, Jerry is.
Jerry is. Oh, yeah, Jerry just closes the door behind him and leans against
At
it and
this
says...
point, I think Jerry is just kind of following behind me.
Yep. So the thing
we've
is...
got the two psycho chicks in front.
Two psycho chicks, as y'all go into the next room, guess what's standing there?
What's standing there?
That.
Azuri, why don't you go see and pick it up? Maybe he wants a friend.
I'm not gonna say hi, and then I'm gonna walk over to it and give it a hug.
You walk over to it and give the dummy a hug. Party, you did not see this thing move, but all of a sudden it stabs that needle-looking thing into Azuri. 2 points of damage, Azuri.
I bet I know what this is. I totally know what this is.
Azuri, you're able to extract yourself, because, ow, what the hell? And this thing isn't moved, other than the fact that it, went for a slightly tighter embrace while it stabbed you. Attack, okay. Now, Clyde, are you throwing your spear or stabbing?
Neither. Oh,
Jerry, can I borrow the torch?
Well, I mean, first you'd actually have to get around us.
Jerry, can
And-
I borrow that torch?
No more! No more! I want to go home!
And Dungeon
Can I
Master,
take the torch?
Yeah, you can take the torch,
Oh,
but
sorry.
Missouri, that's
Sorry.
grasped.
I would actually like to attack.
Okay. So you're moving on up, rolling ahead. Clyde, you're going to have to go around them a little bit. That's going to hurt your initiative a bit. Azura, you're going back to go get the torch. Jerry is just curling up into a ball, barely holding onto the torch, and he'll let go of it if you tug it from his grasp. Okay,
And of
so.
course, Dungeon Master, headshot.
Alright, roll to hit.
16 at 5th.
Dice your damage.
Hey, not to be a dick here, but
You had to move around us. That hurts your initiative, as he said.
Yeah, no, you were behind, and I should have described it better. This corridor is a bit more narrow than that wider room.
okay.
I apologize, that's on me.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
7
Minimal
points of
damage. It crumples again, with a hole in it from where you stabbed it. Or slashed at it.
Dungeon Master, I pick it up and we'll examine it.
Alright, you pick it up and examine it. And again, it moves faster than you can see and stabs you. 1 point of damage. Clyde, at this point, you're kind of able to squeeze in by the side to get one of your hoofs in and like get behind for the other hoof. Are you going to try and do that, or are you changing your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna smash that thing. God damn it.
Alright, I assume you're taking care to avoid hitting your comrade, and therefore its armor
Well,
class is improved.
considering I'm holding the damn thing, he's going to have to hit me.
It's possible not. Unless you're like giving it the bear hug treatment, which I don't recommend.
No, I'm. How big is this?
Man-sized.
What do you mean, man size?
It's man-sized. It's the size of a human man. About 5'9" or so.
Okay, size description would have been great.
That would have been great. I
Size
apologize.
Matters.
Yes,
Size matters.
I was going off the
Yeah.
assumption this thing is a damn doll.
Nope. I mean, it looks like a doll. It acts like a doll. You can even see the strings, although you can't see what they're attached to. And
It's a mannequin.
quit your mannequin, Anakin, and stop panicking.
Alrighty, never mind. Continue.
Alright, so Clyde rolled a hit. Its armor class is slightly improved because your companion's holding it, and you're taking care not to hit them.
No. I was under the impression the thing was the size of a puppet
Ah,
from the letters.
I suppose that
So
makes sense, yeah. Sorry, that's on me, bad DM. Alright, so you didn't go and pick it up, you can take off that 1 point of damage.
No.
Alright, so Clyde rolled a hit, no penalties.
I rolled a 17 without my +2 bonus from strength.
That will be a hit.
Okay. Max damage 6 plus 4 from strength is 10, and whatever the fire does.
Fire? I thought you were huffing.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
you did.
Shit. All right, what's hoof damage? 1 to 4?
I think so, yeah, 1 to 4, 1 to 4.
Ah, crap. Hell yeah! Still, it's a 4. Does strength bonus apply, Dungeon Master?
Yeah, I'd say it should apply.
Okay, then that's 8 hit points of damage from that big honking right hoof. Smack! Muppet, take that bitch. Go back
Alright.
to Sesame Street.
It's crumpled on the ground, but you smack it. You going for the other one?
I'll smack it with the other hoof to make sure it's let loose of Psycho Chick number 1.
Okay.
Are there any wires?
Yeah, it's got strings.
Oh, for the record, I rolled a 5. That's +2, but I'm pretty sure it's armor class 10. I hit it.
It's auto hit at this point, yeah.
Okay, setting that bitch on fire with the torch in my right hand.
It catches fire easily.
Away from that thing, Grast. Goddamn Muppet.
Muppet.
I knew they were evil the first time I saw that show.
You mean puppet?
Just remember, the worst is named Oscar. He lives in a cylinder made of metal.
Why are we insane?
I'm gonna use a cure light wounds on myself.
Dice it.
You and Azuri may be insane, chickling things with half the legs normal. That's why you're insane, obviously, missing half your legs. But still, stand fast. You will make our way through here. Jerry, heal yourself and get up off the floor.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, so that
Hold
would
the
match
torch
my
high.
HP.
Alright.
Right.
Aiden is ducking
I
out.
have his torch. I have his torch.
Azuri, he'll ask, can I have my torch back?
Okay,
He'll
Dungeon
shoot
Master,
the-
also torching the first one that I struck down.
You're going into the other room?
It was at the doorway.
Yeah, but the point is you still have to go through the door and Jerry closed it behind him.
I'll see y'all later.
Later.
Have a good night.
Okay. Good night, Lydia. Sleep well.
Naomi wants to spend some time together, and
Tell her
this
we say
seems
hello.
like it's going to take a while. And I go to bed at midnight mostly now. So
Okay, well,
That's
give
good.
her my
Hello.
best.
right, I will. Y'all have fun.
Oh, I am.
Try and stay long.
You too.
Bye bye.
Alright.
Okay, Double M, I hate
Mhm.
to ask. You know what I'm gonna ask for?
What are you gonna ask for? A smoke break?
Yep.
Go for it.
All right, back in 2.
I give the torch back.
Alright, so you'll give the torch back to Jerry. He'll stand up. Your companion's gone NPC mode, essentially.
That's fine.
You having fun here, Dom?
I am 100% having fun. If I could, I'd implement the same insanity into Vasa and Diana, but neither of them have the alignment for it.
Oh man, the time's almost up on it.
Time's almost up for what?
The song I queued up. I know you keep it muted usually, but it's very thematic.
I've actually lightened up on my mute all the music bots rule. I actually have me 6 unmuted at this present moment.
Nice.
I have lightened up mainly because I'm no longer in the group with the friends that spam music that can make your ears bleed. By the way, Double M, if the strings that the puppets have on their arms is not cut from the fire, Missouri would take her longsword and cut them.
Oh no, it'll be cut by the fire. This thing burns to a cinder.
Okay. And also, pray for another Cure Light Wounds after I use my Cure Light Wounds.
Alright. Well, we gotta wait for Grills. I really should go take a shit, but I'm gonna hold it for another 20 minutes so we can get session through. I figure I can get y'all up to room 130, not bad, 350, and that will be good.
I just had a really smart idea for a Quintus spell. It's just Quintus's chromatic orb. It is pure chaos.
Write it up. Maybe I'll include it.
I will. It's gonna take a little bit because I'm going to need to power balance the shit out of it. Because basically, it would just be a chromatic orb that does a d6 solid damage, and you roll on a d8 to see what damage type it does.
All right, guys, I am back. Did we stop the thing?
I mean, it's burnt. The thingy that you attacked is burning right now. Session is still ongoing, though. We'll finish it soon, trust me. Do you want to stop, Grills? I can stop.
No, Double M. I'll power through. I'm tired.
I'll get y'all to the next safe room. 350 is the next safe room. Just bear with me.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point the party's getting its shit together. Aiden's character is going to go NPC and stay there because we're going to be done soon. And y'all are proceeding to the next room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Powering. My bad.
No, you're good.
Powering through.
Powering through. So, open the door to the next room, and who do you think is waiting about 10 feet in the room on the other side?
Okay, at this time I use psionic blast. No.
You are not endowed with psionics.
Well, shit. I guess I. Was it my turn to open the door? No. We put the
Azuri
psycho
opened the
chicks
door.
up front. We put the psycho chicks up front.
You did.
I mean, I'm ready to throw a spear if I have an opening, but I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
hit either of them in the back of the head or something like that. So,
Can I test out that prayed chromatic orb? I'm gonna
Would you like to try?
I'm gonna
Find out in
cast the
session.
prayed.
Alright, you begin to
I'm gonna-
cast. You're beginning to cast? Okay.
Yep.
Well, the thing stands there and roll to hit. +3.
+3. Got it.
Mm-hmm. It's only about 10 feet away.
That is a 12 at first.
Alright. Let me explain what's going to happen here. Alright. So, it takes a second longer than it should, but this orb forms in your hand. It is not the pearl collar, though. It is a fucking disco ball. And you throw the damn thing, and you got a 12, you said?
It's the rainbow, bitch.
I hope you have the music listening, because I just played Derid Sandstorm.
Yeah, it's on for me.
And yeah, this ball starts flying around this thing's head, and it's...
It starts dancing.
No, it doesn't start dancing. The thing just sort of stands there still. It's not moving. And then the thing kind of explodes in a shower of rainbow. And let me do the damage. And when the light is done blinding you, the thing is gone.
It's the rainbow, bitch.
Quintus's chromatic orb. Party in a box. Not incredibly damaging, but hits anything. It's kind of like a magic missile that you have to throw. Alright, and that actually will dispel this because I think that would be awesome. Not because there's actually any logic here, because this thing doesn't run off of logic, it runs off of fun.
The cleric of Quintus. Charge!
Okay. This is what they mean by just... Oh my god, this is such a Monty Hall right here, this is great. Okay, moving forward. Let's see, we were at room 310 with this guy, so let's check if you can get to 350 without encounters. You will manage to get to room 350 without further encounters.
Yay.
End of one shot part 1.
So are we calling this
For here,
in?
yeah. I think at this point we're pretty burnt out. We're down a player, and yeah. I think here's a good point to call it. I mean, I know what you're gonna... I think I know what you're gonna say, so I'm gonna kill the recording.
No, you don't. You don't know what I'm about to tell